Welcome in. I'm glad you are here. The Rangers are in Cincinnati. Great American ballpark. What a beautiful ballpark. I've never been. It is definitely high on my list. Just like this is being with you tonight. 7 people already here. We just started talking. I appreciate every single one of you. We've got news. We've got a ball game. We're going to watch the game together. I'll be watching it on Victory. You let me know where you're watching it. We're going to be chatting. We'll be talking about what we see in this game and what else is going on around baseball today. Let's start with the Rangers. The game starting here in about 5 minutes. Kumar Rocker, his first start of the season, should be good. We need to go in. He needs to go deep. Not a lot available right now for the bullpen for the Rangers. Bochy just talked about it. Garabito's available. Church is available. Not a lot else. Maybe Milner. A couple guys he said maybe about, but we need Kumar to go 5 or 6 or 7 or 8 or 9. He'll probably go 5 or 6 if everything goes well. If he gets knocked out in the 3rd or the 4th, we in a heap. Big trouble. So that's the big news. Brady Singer, who came over in the trade for Jonathan India to Cincinnati from the Royals. India now, obviously, KC. And that should be interesting. He's a good pitcher. Yeah, exactly. I'll say hi, everybody. Chat here in a second. I am excited to have you. I'm excited for this game. I'm excited to see Kumar Rocker. Boch, you just talked about on the pregame show on Victory. He's excited about a couple things with Kumar Rocker. One of the things being his speed going to home on the pitch in an attempt to shut down the running game. I say that because the Reds run. The Reds have some power, but they're more about putting the ball in play this year so far with manager Tito Francona, who I love. The Reds are my pick to win the NL Central. I picked the AL East champion, the Red Sox, and we just bumped them 3 out of 4. So what do I know? Also picked the Rangers to win the AL West. So what do I know? Haven't posted that yet. Did some work today and went to the zoo with my grandkids today. So I didn't type up what I thought I would type up, but we'll get that article out. Hopefully that'll be over on the Prospect Times and maybe a couple other places, including my Substack, the Baseball Report. Hope you check that out. Okay, so Kumar Rocker tonight, we need him to go deep. The Reds are going to run on Kumar, and it's going to stress me out. I'll be talking about that throughout the night. Again, he's been working about going quicker to home. I don't think I've seen him throw over to first in the entire spring training. I saw his last spring training start. He went 4. Jacob DeGrom went 4, and then he went 4 in the last game before the regular season. Loved what I saw swing and miss. Hated what I saw once a guy got on base. So it's a little stressful. Hopefully, just throw a no-hitter, right? Throw a perfect game. You don't have to worry about it, I suppose. 27 of you already here between YouTube and X. I appreciate every single one of you. I'm going to say hello to you. Please let me know where you're watching the game. Are you watching on Victory Plus? Are you at the ballpark listening to this? Are you on your couch? Where are you? I am in my room, my YouTube studio, whatever you want to call it. And my bobblehead room, I should call it. James in the house. Or what's going on? I'm so glad to see you in the first one in here about. Wow, you were very early. I wonder if you're still here, actually. Glad you're here. Let's go, Rangers. Also, early Ranger 205. Glad you are here. Veteran of the show. Actions in the house. Go, Reds. So good luck. And go, Singer. Hey, I still like you, but not tonight. Let's go. I'll still like you tonight, but I won't be agreeing with that. Let's go, Rangers. Go, Kumar. Exactly. Hey, there's a member of my channel, Rick Ranger, using the emojis. Oh, they don't show up on the screen. Huh. Interesting. They show up better in chat. Rick Ranger, one of my members. We only got a couple so far, but you can check that out if you want to support the channel like Rick Ranger does. Rick, I appreciate you. So we got some fun stuff going on. I'm going to pull it up here on YouTube. I'll pull up another account so I can follow along. So I can make sure I don't miss anything. Because on my StreamYard app, usually I see everything, but sometimes it just goes quick. It's easier to scroll back on this one. Plus, I can see how many people are there. And that's always fun and good. Let me pull that up. Should have done that already. Do have some news, ex-Ranger news. I'll share with you in about 5 seconds. There we go. And there we go. Please take a minute to like the stream if you're here. It shares it out it lets YouTube know that you don't dislike what you see, and it shares it with other people, so we get more people in here. Grow the Texas Clubhouse community. Again, 43 of you here. Looks like just 4 of you over on YouTube. 44 total between X and YouTube. Thank you so much for being here wherever you are. All right, in baseball news for the day, former Ranger Jerk Saprofar has been a bad boy. They just gave him an 80-game suspension for working out with the needle, I guess. I don't really know the details. Popped about an hour and a half ago, 2 hours ago, maybe on X, and it's been confirmed a few times. Jurickson Profar is going to take the rest of that. Well, the first half off. Atlanta got swept by the Padres, a 4-game series to start. Are they a disappointment? Well, they are in the first weekend, right? They were just talking about that on the pregame show. They are a talented team. I remember CJ Nikowski over on Sirius XM's show talking about what a great pickup that was, and I disagreed. I usually agree with CJ. I like, I like the way he thinks about baseball, and I tend to agree with him, but not on this one. I've always thought he was a little overrated. Give respect for his season last year, but maybe we know why now. How would I do that? He's going to take the first half off. 80-game suspension for Jurickson Profar. He is Atlanta's left fielder. It is interesting that they added a couple left fielders. They had, Kelnick, who they thought was going to be the left fielder, and then obviously they got Profar, and they added, Alex Verdugo, as if maybe they knew something was coming. Who knows? Let's get caught up in chat, and then we'll get going with the ball game. I was trying to watch the game on Victory Plus, but it's not working for me. Why is that, buddy? I'm sorry to hear that. Working for me, nice and clear. Yeah, Emily Jones does still. Hey, Rick Ranger. Emily Jones does still work for the Rangers. She's not going to do nearly as many games, obviously. Laura Sickles, I think is her name, has kind of taken that role, but Emily is still part of the team. Yo, were you in San Diego? I have been before. I used to live there. My sister. Oh, you're probably talking about my pictures on X and that video, huh? My sister is a season ticket holder out there, and I asked her to get a shot of the. So that's on top of the Western Metal Building. Western Metal Building. So if you watch the game, is it left field? Yeah, it's got to be left field. Really, it's beautiful, and it's been nice up there for a long time. But they kind of redid it, and she went up there for me, and yeah, she loves it. I think she's going to be at the game tonight too. Pretty sure she said it was 2 days in a row, and she was there yesterday. No, I have been in San Diego. I lived in San Diego for years. I haven't been back in like over 10 years though. But no, that I'm sure you're talking about my my sister's video that I popped off there. I know Emily Jones' son played him. Oh, that's cool. That's very cool. I'm not going to complain. Laura looks, right, Rick? Yeah. I got to be honest with you. She looks pretty young. And I'm a dad and a grandpa. Dad of 4 daughters and grandpa. But, yeah, she's cute. My favorite, should I say it? Abby Jones. But Laura works too. But Abby Jones. Johnny in the house, what's going on? Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member of the channel. Let me know when you want me on for daily picks. Wait, we might do that. It's funny you say that, Johnny. Little free love to you. Going to have, I'm not ready yet, but I've got some ideas for some commercials. Is the game going already? Do I need to shut up and watch the game already? Ball game is about to start. Wow, that was fast. Simeon up to bat. Here's the lineup. Simeon, Seager, Langford, Peterson, Garcia, Berger, Smith, Heim, Tavares. Yeah, Josh Smith is back over at third. JJ obviously is on the IL for another couple days. Singer getting his last warm-ups. Johnny, maybe we should talk. I'm going to have some commercials in between innings when I do this. There's at least 18 times that they go to commercial. And I will have pretty soon my picks of the day of the week, and maybe I can have somebody come on, or maybe I can have a sponsor, or maybe after I get my picks I can say go talk to Johnny or whoever like that. Something to think about. If you want to message me, we could talk about it. Yeah, you never know. I've got some people in mind already. Got a couple, actually. One of my friends in San Diego does very well. I'll just leave it at that. But yeah, always open to build a relationship. Reds defense: Candelario, De La Cruz, McLean, and Strandon Carcione in the infield. Fraley, Friedel, and Lux in the outfield. Zach Trevino behind the plate, and obviously Brady. Singer on the hill today. Singer, I already mentioned, got traded for Jonathan India. And we're about to get started. 6 people here on YouTube, 57 of you here on X, the artist formerly known as Twitter. I'm glad you're here wherever you're at. If you don't know me yet, my name is Jeff Bates, at Jeff Bates on X Bates. Nope. Texas Clubhouse over on YouTube. Here's the first pitch of the ball game. I don't generally try to do play-by-play. I found myself doing that If you're watching it on Victory, we're probably going to be on the same wavelength. If you're watching it on DirecTV, boy, you're a good 20, 25 seconds ahead of me. On key moments, I will probably block chat so I don't see somebody saying, hey, there's a home run 15 seconds before I get to see it. But generally, I'll let you know what's going on. Most people who are watching this show, it seems to me, are watching the game, but there's always a few every night who say, hey, thanks, I'm not watching the game for whatever reason. And so I share what's going on as best I can. Feel a little weird doing play-by-play type of stuff, but find myself doing it without even noticing once the game gets going. 4 pitches in, we're 2-2 to Marcus Semien. Brady Singer, slider away, and Marcus takes the walk of shame back. 1 out. That brings up Corey Seager, who's in 250 on the young season. Now, it's cold in Cincinnati tonight. The blow is running. Can I talk today? I've been like this all day. The wind is blowing out today. Expect potential of some bombs, which I'm excited about as a Ranger fan of, Seager and Doley. But we need Kumar to go deep. If you're watching the game, take a look behind Corey Seager. Boy, apparently you could have got a good ticket today. Nobody's there. It's probably because it's so freaking cold there tonight and windy. 1-1 pitch to Seager coming up. Swung and fell away. Let me know in the chat what you did today. How was work? How was school? What's going on in your life? I would love to know. Big fastball up, fouled away. It was a grandkid day. I took 2 of my granddaughters to dance class. And then I took one of my granddaughters and one of my grandsons to Fort Worth Zoo. And it was a good time. Check swinging didn't go, and we're going to be 2-2. Let me get caught up in chat. Yeah, we already said this. Rick and me are fans of Laura. Amen to that. It says access required to be able to watch, but okay, so that means you got to pay. We got Corey. There's the second out of the inning, bringing up Wyatt Langford. Corey and Marcus both take the walk of shame. Our walk of shame back to the dugout. Yeah, Ashton, it sounds to me like you got to subscribe. Today is the last day. I should throw that out there. If you're in the Texas Rangers media market, today's the last day to get the deal for $100 for the whole season. That's the deal. Do it. Do it right now. Midnight is here in 6 hours. You got 6 more hours to do that. I have the hiccups now. What the heck? Johnny had talked about blah, blah, blah. Texas, a baseball report. That's my buddy Rip. Rip, what's going on? I'm going to be doing my article on my season predictions. I thought I was going to do it last night. Might do it tonight. Probably sending that your way if you want to throw it in. There's a weak pop-up F8. And that was a quick inning for Brady Singer. Does a lot of, he just runs smoothly through our 1-2-3 hitters. Semien, Seager, KK, Wyatt, weak F8. Anyway, that's my buddy Rip. Give him a look. Check out the Texas baseball report. He's a good guy. Trying to talk him into doing a podcast with me. I don't know if he can hear me because it sounds like he says I'm watching at my daughter's soccer practice. So he's probably just watching, not hearing me. Trying to get him to do a podcast with me. Probably bug you here in the next week or so if I don't hear back. Give it a look. The Texas baseball report. My work is found there now and then. You won't have to worry about me spoiling anything because the radio broadcast is a bit behind you. Oh, good. Nice. Yo, that's TLC. Tinder. Loving Care, Toyota Land Cruiser. Tasting. Lots of, what's this see? Cinnamon? I don't know. No, it's Toyota Land Cruiser. Yeah, cool. I'll try to do it tonight. I meant to do it yesterday. I meant to do it this weekend. I meant to do it before the weekend was over. I've got it here. It's right here. But I've got to type it up, and I'll send it in to you. Yeah, again, check out the Texas Baseball Report. You can find my stuff that I write a couple places. I don't send everything that I do everywhere, but whatever. The Texas Baseball Report is one of my favorite places to read and, now and then put some content. They're a good place. They cover both the Houston area and the Texas area. Well, the I guess Dallas Fort Worth area is better way to say it. Texas baseball in general. And he's ripping. He's a good dude. All right, the lineup for the Reds is ready. Rocker is ready. Big number 80. Tone the man. Like, if you're just getting here, I've already said it. I'll say it again. If you've already heard me, I apologize. We need innings from Kumar today. A couple guys, Garabito and Church, are the only guys we expect. Well, Bochy wants to see throw today. Everybody else he's hoping to give a day off, and that seems unlikely. Can you expect Kumar to go 6, Garabito to go 2, and Church 1? Maybe. If there's a save situation tonight and it goes smooth, we could be looking at Church tonight. The worst possible thing would be Kumar to go out early and or extra innings. First 2 pitches, 0-2, swing and miss from Friedel. That's the thing, too, with Kumar. I mean, even with a great start, he's a swing and miss kind of guy, a big K kind of guy, a big innings, big pitch kind of guy. So him being efficient tonight will be more important than ever, and it's kind of hard when you're just, he's a rookie. It's his first start in what could be ideally a Rookie of the Year campaign. There's a base hit to center on an 0-2 pitch. So I used to coach high school baseball. My freshman, I would always, and I want to be efficient tonight, so maybe this is not the way I should even be thinking tonight. But giving up an 0-2 hit, come on. But maybe he's just trying to be efficient. Maybe he wanted to try to get, thinking about pitches more than swing and miss. But whatever. 0-2 pitch. I think it was curveball. Wasn't really paying attention. Too close. Whacked it into first. Friedel can run. Number 2 hitter McLean, who could be lots of people's pick for comeback player of the year. He's a very talented kid. He wasn't playing last year. We'll see how he does. Surprised how many, empty seats. Yeah, it's freezing. It's freezing there. Very windy, cold to start, and then very windy. I mean, look at the top 3 or 4. Oh, geez. McLean just hit one. I don't know which way it's facing, but maybe to Canada. I don't know. Is it facing north? Is it facing south? Big bomb, no doubter. It's his 3rd home run, 3 RBI. No, it can't be 3 home runs and 3 RBIs. That doesn't make any sense. Whatever. McLean. 2-run home run. We have nobody out in the first inning. We're already down by 2, and we need Kumar to go deep. That is not ideal. Doug is right. What the heck? And now we got my pick for the NL MVP, Ellie De La Cruz. 273 on the young year. Huge power. Throws a deuce there for a strike. Right. Ugh. There's a slider down 1-1. Ellie De La Cruz, one of the most talented players in the game. 44 degrees in Cincinnati. And windy. I wonder what the wind chill is. 3 hitters, 3 hits. L.A. De La Cruz goes the other way. Seager had him shifted towards the center field side of his positioning, and Ellie just took the pitch, whacked it the other way for a base hit. 3 batters, 3 hits, including a home run. 2-0 bad guys. Ellie De La Cruz, probably the fastest guy, well, on the Reds at least, one of the fastest guys in Major League Baseball, standing over at first. Lots of people say Aroldis Chapman might be the fastest player in all of Major League Baseball, but we don't get to see him run. Yeah, unlucky placement or just really good hitting. Ashton in the house, being a Reds fan with the big woo-hoo. Nice. You too, buddy. Throw to first. Fairly close. This is Gavin Lux. Nope, it's not. It's Gavin Lux. World champion with the Dodgers recently. Find it surprising that he's their 4-hitter. Ellie goes, and I'm not watching. Yep. Oh my gosh. Beats it easily. The throw goes into center. Ellie's at third. We got the 4-hitter up. It's 2-0. Nobody out, 2-0, and Ellie De La Cruz is on third. hard to be in a worse position already. I mean, so he was going to be safe. That's on Kumar. I told you I was worried about stealing off of Kumar, but the throw was horrible. Bounced it into center. Ellie walks over to third. So if you were here early in the pregame, I talked about my concern was when and if they get on base. Kumar's been giving up steals like I could eat a ding dong or something. That's a lot. That's fast. Jonah throw to third, and Josh Smith has. Okay, so Jonah bounced one into center and then just bounced one to third. I love Jonah, but stop that. Forcing us to play. Mike Maddox needs to come out and slow this down. Three 3-0, by the way, to their 4-hitter, Gavin Lux. Strike on the edge. Kumar needs to calm down. He needs to go 6 minimum. 6 minimum. 3-1, grooved, crushed. Lux hits one into the gap. Is he going to go 2? He is safe easily. Single, home run, single, steal, error to third, double. That's what you've missed if you're just walking in. 3-0 Reds, nobody out. Kumar looks like me, but worse so far. Rick, I think it's likely that if Gray and Bradford, geez, I couldn't think of Bradford's name. If Gray and Bradford are healthy, all right. If they're both healthy, he's probably down in AAA right now. What are we going to do tonight? I mean, we're going to what? Is Zeke Duran going to pitch 4 innings? All right. Candelario, who's hitting 300 on the young season, in there. Kumar's 14th pitch. Good slider on the inside, half, 0-1. Nobody out, 3-0 bad guys. Kumar not looking good at all. Fastball away, feeble swing, strike 2. DLC, I'd agree. Kumar may go back down. Honestly, once Corbin's ready. Yeah, what are they talking, like a week and a half, 2 weeks for Patrick Corbin? I'm more worried about tonight, to be honest with you. Not good. Not good at all. Wow. Candelario looked horrible. And I would say Kumar looked great against him right there, except for how bad he's been. Wait, Candelario strikes out. What was that, splitter? Got to be a splitter, right? Looks like he threw a slider to me, actually. Whatever. Whatever it was effective. It was in the dirt. Swing and a miss. We'll take it the first out of the inning. 3-0 bad guys. Man on second, excuse me. Encarnacio Strand. See, now Kumar looks really good. That slider was borderline unhittable. Huh. Weird. Thing that really sucks, according to Rick Ranger, is Dunning losing his mojo because if he was right, yeah, I mean, that's a good point. He was bad last year, the second half most especially. Ground ball to short, he looks him back, throws to first. That'll be the second out. Yeah, I mean, Dane Dunning, what a good time for Dane Dunning to have another opportunity to get it back. But, I mean, if you watched anything he did in spring training, he ain't a major league pitcher right now. I love Dane Dunning. Love him. No. Although, and I don't know where he is at on the schedule, what day he pitches or whatever, but unless Kumar gets going, he's going to lose a spot here. to who knows. Who do you think will have a better season, Rocker or Leiter? I mean Leiter. I've been saying that. Yeah, just no H. Ashton. I love them both to have a good career. I do love them both to have excellent careers. But if you're talking about 2025, Leiter. And I've been saying that since last year. I feel like for a long, he had a really good start, and Rocker's getting lit up. So I think the mouths will change, the ex-posts will change. But I've been on the Leiter bandwagon, since Vanderbilt. But I've never got off. I love Kumar. Love him. Think he's going to be great. Think he's a couple months away still and being forced into a role here. Leiter was the Pacific Coast League Pitcher of the Year last year. Leiter is ready. I guess you could swap Kumar for Dane now as well, considering Dane would have to. Let's just see what happens. Maybe he has a great, inning 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. You can still get the win, but you better change something right now. This guy's uber talented, going to be a star in the league. Would love for him to be great this year. The odds of us getting 2 rookies to give us 20 to 25 starts of excellence, pretty rare. Okay. Thought that was a live drive into center. Looks like it tied him up a little bit inside more than I thought. L6 weak line drive to Corey. 4 hits, 1 left on, 3 runs for the bad guys, 3-0 bad guys. Good guys, of course, being the Rangers. Bad guys, of course, being Ashton and his Reds. Let's check the scores on that. Well, is there any scores to even check on for the day? Is there any early games today? I've been busy at the zoo with my grandkids. Lions and Tigers and Bears. Actually, no Tigers today. Excuse me. No Bears today. Yeah, a couple scores. All right, we'll talk about it. Miami 1-0 over the Juan Sotos in Miami. Just the top of the second. And that's it. Every other game is later. Yeah, so there you go. We'll talk about more of that later. We want a goal? Should we do a goal? We haven't hit a goal yet. Let's just do a goal. It's fun. One night we'll have it. We'll do 5 super chats. What's this? Teal or higher? Oh, it's $5. Can't I do lower ones? There it is. All the colors? No, let's just do light blue. All right, 5 super chats. I only let you do 3 hours. Okay, 3 hours. All right, so we get 5 super chats in 3 hours. We'll do a Q&A. So at the end of my shows, if you're new here, at the end of the show, I go through the scores and then I go, and get dinner, which is what I'll do tonight. However, if we get to 5 super chats in the next 3 hours or by the end of the game, whatever comes first, not only will I do the scores, but we'll do a Q&A session. I'll take, 5 questions from chat or something like that. So post-game MLB review and Q. All right. Yeah, why not? Those are fun. Of course, no expectation, no just thanks. Just don't have to. It's obviously free to be here. Will always be. But if you want to do that, give me some love. That'd be cool. All right, 97 of you here total. 14 of you over on YouTube. All of you watch Kumar get rocked and us go 1, 2, 3, 4 in order. Brady Singer has thrown 17 pitches and he's threw 1 1/3 clean. Jock with the weak ground ball. Adolis Garcia, one of my kids' favorite ball players, on fire so far this year. 333. He got 2 bombs, 500 RBIs, 12,000 total bases, and a partridge in a pear tree. He's up, and he needs to hit a 4-run home run here to give us the lead. I think it's unlikely with nobody on base. Brady Singer is very underrated. I like him. I like him to have a really nice year. But I do think we'll get to him tonight. Good thing we're down 3. I say that because we're good and the wind is blowing out. Ranger 205, I think we should trade for someone like Logan Webb. Who would we trade? They're not trading Logan Webb. 50 likes? What? That would be cool. How many likes do we have so far? Yeah, Ranger 205 reminds me to remind you, please like the stream if you haven't already. Looks like we got 10 likes so far. I appreciate that. 12 here on YouTube. Doley with a smash. Is that fair, Steve? Yeah, it's fair. Double. That'll be a double down the line. Doley, my man. Oh, looks like he's going to rob a bank. Helmet flies off, and he looks like he's in the town as one of the guys taking down Fenway with the freaking, what is that? Like a, I don't know what that is. Oh, man, that was barely fair. One hops off the Pete Rose. Uni. He is cold. He is dressed like a man who didn't get born in the Northern Hemisphere. Born in the tropics. And he's from Cuba. A little warmer there than Cincinnati in March. Last day of March 31st today. Jake Berger up to bat. Little ground ball to third. So 5 of the batters have been feeble Ks or weak ABs, except for Doley. Smashed one down the line. We got 2 outs. We got Josh Smith. He's a daddy almost. Just announced on Instagram. Him and his wife are going to have a baby. Corey Seager also, and former Ranger Nathaniel Lowe. No reporting has been made on if they were trying to get pregnant all at the same time or not. Singer, I thought that was a strike. Misses 1-0. Barely misses. Down and away. Josh Smith missed a couple, 2 days? Was it 2 days? Slamming into the wall. Smashed his, well, Raymond just said it, his quad, which is either a fun thing to ride around in the desert on or a muscle that you don't want to slam into the wall at the Globe Life Field. 2-0 pitch to Josh. Base hit here will score a run, and that would be nice because we're down 3-0 to the bad guys. Lifted into left center. Might be, no, it's playable. Left fielder corrals it pretty easily. It must have tailed. I thought it was going to go to the center fielder and or in the gap, and the left fielder received it for out number 3. Bottom of 2 on the way. We are down 3-0 to the bad guys. I blame Ashton, and you should too. 106 of you are here right now. What do we got? 15 of you on YouTube, so I got to do math now. I'm too tired to do math. 90, oh, more Reds fans. Welcome in Reverend Hogwash. That's a fun name. I'll leave it up there. Reverend Hogwash. Oh, boo. Boo. No, welcome. Welcome. Kind of. Mostly. I would like you a little more if we were winning, but no, I like you playing. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a subscriber to the channel. I actually like the Reds. I'm not a fan of the Reds. One of my good friends, Rusty. Rusty, are you here? Grew up a Reds. Exactly. No, nothing but love, right? Nothing but love. Grew up a Reds fan. I had a couple friends as kids who were Reds. I'm old enough. The Big Red Machine were the team that the Dodgers had to beat when in 77 and 78 when we went to the World Series. Who were we beating? Well, it's the Phillies and the Reds that the Dodgers had to take down. That was when I was 7 and 8. Most of you guys are in chat going, "Wow, you old." Yeah, I am. But Reverend Hogwash, I like your Reds. Ashton, I like your Reds. I picked them to win the Central. L.A. De La Cruz picked him to be the MVP. I'm worried about your bullpen, but I love your manager. Tito, got to meet him. I mean, he just walked by, said hello. We had like a 20 maybe second interaction. He was at a golf tournament here in, what was that? Plano maybe? Or, I don't know. Somewhere fairly local. And he's a good guy. I've been a fan of his for a long time. When I heard they signed him, it was going to be hard for me to not pick the Rangers. And the Reds. And I like them. They got a lot of talent. I love McClain coming back. Obviously, who doesn't love L.A. De La Cruz? Stevenson's a stud catcher, but they've got he's out obviously, but they got Trevino, who all of us Rangers fans have a respect for, love. All right, Kumar out for the second inning. We need to see what he's got here. Please get through clean. Reds and the Rangers did a cool thing. I saw that, Rick Ranger. Did you guys see that? So I've actually got one of his hats from the foundation coming. I bought. Big fan of the Jake Berger Foundation. I work with kids too. I've got a kid with some special needs myself, and just a big fan of Jake Berger, the player, and his wife. Is it Ashlyn? I believe it's Ashlyn. One of the first articles I wrote this year was about the acquisition of Jake, and it was nice because Mrs. Berger saw it, and we had a little mini interaction. And anyway, they're a good family. They're neat people, and their foundation is taken off. If you don't know what Rick's talking about, the Reds and the Rangers went to, well, I guess it was a hospital, I don't know, and did some appearances and in support of not only the kiddos, but played at first 4-3, 1 out for Rocker and the Rangers, and the Berger Foundation. So yeah, very cool. If you're not sure what we're talking about, you can follow. What's over on my X? I retweeted it. You can go to Jake Berger. I'm sure sent it out. I don't know that for a fact. I think it's Ashlyn Berger, the wife, certainly sent it out. And you can check my X at Jeff Bates on X. And I reposted it too. Speaking of Trevino, there he is, former Platinum Glove winner. He was with the Yankees when he did that, former Texas Ranger. Gives a lot of credit to our catching coach. Sorry, I got 3 things happening here at the same time. For his development. Obviously, he's a stud. And I love him. And a great guy. I've never met him, but I've heard he's a great human. I feel like I forgot. I think I was in the middle of something and I skipped over it, but I don't know what that was. Yeah, that was cool, right? Can you tell us what Ranger games you're going to and what seats you're ever in? I mean, I guess I've bought a bunch of tickets so far. It's not like last year the same seat. Yeah, so I don't even know. Slider in. I like it 2-2. Sometimes I will buy like especially for like a cool bobblehead day or something. If it's just me going, not always, but sometimes I buy a ticket and I'll never sit there. We walk around. I didn't do that a lot last year because I bought a full season ticket deal. But why am I telling you this? Oh yeah, because you want to know where it's at. Yeah, I guess. Okay. One of the things. 3-2 pitch fouled away. That was a good fastball right there. 96 down and away. I liked it. One of the things you could get. So, if you're a member of the channel, I got a couple of members. One of them is in the chat right now. Rick Ranger. At one of the levels, I named them. I don't know, whatever I named it. At the highest level, I'll do a meetup, meet and greet. I've done, well, really one. I did 2, but we'll call it 1. Well, actually, that was a different channel. That was actually in Disney. So I guess it doesn't really matter. I'll do that at Texas Live if and when we get some at that level. But that's, I guess, not what you're asking. Yeah, if I'm going to the game, I'll hold on. Ground ball. Shoot. Whatever. Weak ground ball between the 4th hole base hit, Jose Trevino. One out in the second inning. Kumar Rocker's given up 47,000 base hits in this game already. What the heck? Anyway, yeah, I mean, yeah. Top of the order, TJ Friedel. Rocker, wow. Rocker's already approaching 40 pitches. Wow. That's ugly. We're in trouble. Fastball pop foul, gonna leave the field. Three nothing bad guys. Top, nope, bottom of 2. Rangers are in Cincinnati. You are on YouTube or X, and I'm glad you're here. 9 of you on YouTube, 100 of you exactly over on X. I appreciate you being here. Ranger 205 says, I saw you taking a bit of Scherzer in the lounge. Oh, yeah. Ranger, I'll be at all the Dodger games. Hold on. We'll see this picture, then we'll follow up on that. Slider in for a strike. I'll be at all three of the Dodger games. One of the games I've got a ticket, I'll be with my daughter. And the other two will just be me walking around. So yeah, we can do a meetup. Vaughn Brooks in the house from over on X. Thanks for watching, listening, whatever you're doing over there. Appreciate that. Rocker didn't earn his roster spot. Well, I mean, I would agree with that. He didn't. Gray and Bradford. Oh, jeez. That was ugly. Slider through. Oh, jeez. Slider went about 55 feet. If you don't know, you need to go 60 feet, 6 inches just to get to the plate. And that didn't. Who's that? Friedel, right? Gotta be Friedel. Oh my gosh. That was horrible. Friedel takes the base. Boy, he had a huge walking lead too. But yeah, Vaughn, I would agree with you. Flashes of brilliance, but he's not ready. Two pitch, man on second. Bottom of 2. Hard ground ball to Marcus Semien. The runner will go over to third, and we will get the second out for 3. Anyway, Vaughn, yeah, I totally agree. Totally agree. Had a good buddy in high school named Vaughn. It's a cool name. Vaughn Webb, fastest guy on our football team. Good guy. Wonder what he's doing. I haven't talked to him in years. On my fantasy, what? Oh, you got Langford. I have 2 main leagues, and I've got Langford in one. All right, let's reset. 3-0 bad guys. Yeah, appreciate you, buddy. 3-0 bad guys. 0-1 count now. First pitch to the strike to the probably the odds on comeback player of the year candidate. Now, Clayton already got a hit in the game. And his second at bat here in the second inning. Ellie De La Cruz on deck. Good slider in. I mean, clearly Kumar's looking better here. Second inning's much better than first. Tighter slider. But here we are with a man on third. So who knows? But to be fair, as bad as he looked in the first inning, he's looked much better here in the second. This is the 43rd pitch, though, so slider down and away. I don't mind that so much. 0-2 pitch. Gave him garbage for giving up a hit on an 0-2 pitch in the first inning. Vaughn says, hypothetically, we can win this game if we get 8 more shutout innings and claw back. Yeah. I mean, our bullpen is Church and Garabito and other guys who Bochy doesn't want to throw today. So we need to score a ton of runs here and let Kumar go 5 or 6. Even though, I mean, maybe he'll get a little better here, but. And again, he's looking pretty good here in the second inning, but there's a guy on third with 2 outs, so. And we're at pitch. Well, it'll be pitch 45 right here. I mean, you know, it could be strike 3 and 45 pitches through 2 innings. That's too many, but okay. But if he gives up a hit here and a knock and they score another run, and now we're over 50 pitches at the end of the 2, that's not good. Kumar misses absolutely non-competitive pitch there. No human swings to that. Ranger 205. I think Evaldi will do amazing tomorrow and get his first win tomorrow. I like your positivity. 8 people on YouTube. 104. Had to do math. Over on X. Kumar Walker, right? Yeah. Ball first from Kumar. EDC coming up first and third. My pick for NL MVP. You guys are ahead of me, and you just told me that EDC hit a home run, didn't you? Vaughn and Ranger have let us know that we're about to watch EDC go deep. 3, 2, 1. Boom. Ellie De La Cruz goes deep. Way deep to not Green Hill, and this game is a freaking mess. 6-0 bad guy on the 3-run bomb from Ellie De La Cruz. Kumar Rocker getting lit up like a Christmas tree on fire down in Bastrop County a few years ago. Yeah, Ellie's not missing that. That was just a deuce that didn't do anything. Right in the wheelhouse. Ellie De La Cruz isn't going to miss the. I don't know what the percentage is here, but this game is basically over. 2 outs in the second, 1 2/3 in for Kumar. 6-0. The Reds. I mean, he was 1 pitch away from getting out of the second inning and only having it 3-0. I said he looked better in the second inning, and he has. But he left a curveball over the middle of the freak EDC. That's not how you stay in the majors. Yeah, Vaughn, yeah. We get caught up in chat, but Vaughn is saying what I am thinking. Let's start here. Yeah, I'd rather watch Adrian Hauser. That's okay, Ranger. Someone donate. Don't have to, buddy. Don't worry about it. Toyota Land Cruiser. Well, this didn't go as planned. He's just got to finish the inning off at this point. Yeah. There's no pen. Ashton's happy. Yeah. And he just walked somebody? He sure did. Yeah, we in heap big trouble here. So Garrison Garabito and Mark Church are the only 2 pitchers that Bochy wants to throw out of the bullpen today. He did mention by name Hobie Milner. Wanted to give him the day off, but might need to use him. If he gets out of the second inning, what are you hoping for? 5 out of Garabito and 2 out of Church? Maybe 4 and 2 and 1 from Milner? The odds of seeing who? Josh Smith pitch, Zeke Duran pitch, pretty high. Pretty high. Yeah, high. No, you don't have to go, Ashton. Don't. Ashton can stay. Yeah, you stay, buddy. I appreciate you staying. Over under on position, 100%. 100%. Aren't there rules now? I don't know. They were just showing 2 dudes milling about. I don't know who it is. 130 of you, 131 of you here. 10 on YouTube, 121 on X. I appreciate every single one of you. Even the couple Reds fans who are here to just mock me. Base hit into right field by Candelario. First and third, 2 outs. Boy, you got to go get him. And you have nobody who can throw. Didn't have these when I was a kid, so I'm eating them now. They're good. Slaughter away, ball 1. Christian Encarnacio Strand. Dude's got to be running to the bat rack to get up to bat before they take out Kumar. Seager down and away, looked like a ball to me. The umpire's getting sick of this and called a strike. Almost at pitch number 60 in the second inning. So, all right, they got 2 guys going. Who is that? I believe that was Garabito. I can't imagine not pulling him. That's assuming he gets out of this second inning. I can't imagine him coming out for the third. That said, just letting him get lit up. It was Garabito, I thought so. Just letting him get up and making him go 5. I mean, you can't, though. It's at 60 pitches. See, there's the other thing about both Leiter and Kumar Rocker that I think Ranger fans are getting a little ahead of themselves on a little bit, especially on X. Best case scenario is what, 120, 140 innings? Let's be real. It's about pitches. I mean, here we are. What are we at? Pitch 62, I think. I don't. They're 60. Oh, this will be pitch 62. Let's say he gets him on this pitch. 2 innings, but 62 pitches. 12 pitches an inning. That's a 5-inning good outing. He's only through 2, but this is like 5 innings of pitches for his arm. How many innings will they allow? How many pitches? There we go. Gets out of it. Strike 3. How many pitches will they allow him to throw in 2025? I've said before, 120, 140 max. He hasn't thrown that many innings in any game in his life or any year in his life. And so, yes, Kumar Rocker is now 2 innings in this season, 60-plus pitches. That's 5 innings worth of 12 pitches an inning. That would be a good outing, of course. It's often people will throw more than that in an inning, but 12 pitches an inning is a good pace. I'm happy with that, right? And he's at that 5 innings worth of pitches in 2 innings. So if you've got him at 120 innings for the year, that was 1/24 of the season right there. Sorry, a lot of math in there, I know. But speaking of math, 129 of you are here live, 9 of you on YouTube, so 120 of you are on X. I appreciate every single one of you. Even Ashton and other Reds fans. Totally. Oh, where'd it go? Yeah. Speaking of Ashton the Red in history, one of the great left fielders of all time. I totally get it, Ranger. I was an Indians fan. Oh, there you go. Yeah. Hey, Mr. Willie, what's going on? How do you feel about the Yankees bat? So, okay, my son-in-law came by this morning. He wanted to know what I thought too. And I'm going to tell you first what I told him, and then second, I'll tell you what I think. I haven't looked into it much yet. Thank you, Willie. Yeah, please hit the like button. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Share it out. Do all those things. Buy me a puppy. All that stuff. Okay. I don't want a puppy. Don't buy me a puppy. Don't know why I said that. I haven't looked into it. I haven't read up too much on it. Seems to me that it's just they're moving the weight of the bat a little bit more towards the label. It's within the rules. I don't care. We'll know for sure what it is because everybody else will be doing it here soon. I think that because they hit 9 home runs the first day that we heard about it, everybody flipped out. But apparently 3 of those were from Aaron Judge, and he wasn't using it. My suspicion, with no facts behind it, by the way, Jonah Heim's up to bat 0-2 pitch or 0-2 count already on Singer, our 8 hitter, hitting 333 on the young season. I think we wouldn't have heard a word about it had we not seen the 9 bombs. Judge hit 3. He wasn't using the bat. I think it's much ado about nothing. I don't know that. I haven't read about it. I haven't looked into it. But I suspect pop up on the infield looks like it's going to be an F5, and it is. Jonah's outs for the first out in the 3rd inning. I suspect it's nothing. I suspect we won't even remember this. I suspect nobody will be talking about it at all. But I might be wrong, and I have not read anything about it. So my instinct tells me it's a massive overreaction. My boy, it must be really cold. Leote looks like he's about to Jesse James a runaway train or something. Runaway train never going back. Okay, William, you have to wonder if they were holding Teodo, I can't talk today. Teodo back for his innings last one. I think that makes so much sense. First of all, I don't think he's ready, but boy, did he look good, right? But I think William is hitting it right on the head. I don't know if you just got here, William, or you heard what we were saying earlier. But Leiter, good fastball by Singer right there. Four-seamer, what does that say, 92, 93? Right back Leote, and boy, we're getting dominated on both ends here. Yeah, I don't think Leiter nor Kumar should be expected to go 135, 140 innings or more, especially Kumar, but both of them. And so if we're a playoff team, we got games in August and September, and they count as much as March and April and May, right? Who our staff is in August and September, and there we dream October is the most important thing. No way Kumar is getting starts. 0% chance he's getting starts. Even if he has a Paul Skeens type rest of his year, he's not going more than 5 innings in September. In October, he's just not. So, yes. Why do you think that there are so many? It doesn't happen every year by any means, but there's very often you'll see a pitcher who comes out of nowhere and pitches in the playoffs. I mean, Adam Wainwright was the closer for the Cardinals as his rookie year. Matt Moore had an unbelievable couple starts in the playoffs. Boy, a decade and a half ago now, or a decade ago, or whatever that is. And there's a bunch of other names too. Teodo could be that, William. Absolutely. Kumar will not throw 180 innings this year. I don't think Leiter will either. Heck, Kumar might not be in the majors again until May. Do you go with Hauser? Yeah. Right. I don't know his schedule. Is he throwing today down in AAA? Are they? I don't know. I don't know the situation. But what I just saw from Kumar, whoever threw in AAA today should be starting in 5 games from now, 6 days from now, right? Because I know they have Thursday off, right? So Tuesday, Wednesday, day off, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So Sunday's pitcher should probably be somebody that's not on our roster right now. Or Garabito, right? Maybe Garabito gives you 4 or 5 today and earns a start. That's probably the play, right? The more I think about it. Yeah. By the way, we got a base runner. Simeon just walked. 2 outs. Man on first. Corey Seager about to hit a big 2-run blast. Get us within 1 swing here. Fastball in 1-1 to Corey. I mean, that would be the play, right? Give Garabito today. Give him 4 or 5 today. And if he does well, he earns the start on Sunday. And Kumar is sent down, and we add an arm for the bullpen. Weak ground ball for Corey. Hit over the top of it for 3, and this game is no fun. We are through 2.5, going to the bottom of third. Bad guy 6. Good guys nothing. 7 hits for the Reds and 1 for us. Just a couple of minutes, but heard your Kumar. What? Oh, you were here? Yeah. Thanks. What wrestling legend played second base for the Reds in the minor? I don't know any. The only wrestlers I know are Andy Kaufman and wrestlers who fight in the UFC. Matt Hughes, BJ Penn, Chael Sonnen. I'm going to go with Chael Sonnen. I don't know. I mean, I never smelled what The Rock was cooking. I don't have trouble seeing. I don't understand any of it. I'm not a wrestling guy. If you're sweaty and in your underwear and on my TV, it better be lingerie football. Did I just lose people? Are subscribers going to unsubscribe? Okay. Best case scenario, Kumar is a once-a-week long man. Best case scenario. Okay, no. Best case scenario is they give him a long break in July and August. So if everybody's healthy and Gray comes back and Bradford comes back, you can see that happening, right? That's best case scenario. Oh, I've heard of him. Macho Man. Is he the Sasquatch meat stick at the gas station guy? I'm going to look it up. Randy Savage. Yeah, I am not. Yeah, he's the. Look, I know my Slim Jim guy or something. I know my wrestling. Look at that. Don't tell me I don't know my wrestling. I don't. One of my best friends in the world is a big wrestling fan. I make fun of him all the time. If I want bad acting, I will watch Survivor. All right. 138 of you masochists watching this game with me. 10 on YouTube, 128 on X, the artist formerly known as Twitter. I'm glad you're here. And here comes Steer. I'm going to vote and I don't know it. Kumar Rocker's back out there, which tells me he's done. Boach is going to let him go and send him down. Because he's got to have a bullpen for tomorrow and the next day and the next day. Josh Smith makes a nice play there. Bounces one over to Jake. Berger makes the play. 5-3. Nice play on both ends. Josh Smith is elite defensively. Hard ground ball. Didn't make it clean. Threw a sinker over to Jake. Bounced it on the grass. And Jake wasn't looking. Wasn't looking, Jake, but you got it in the glove. So there you go. And Rocker gets a little lucky there. So, yeah, the fact that Rocker's out there tells me some things. And I might be wrong. One time I thought I was wrong, but I was mistaken. Haven't been yet, but I might be someday. Maybe this is the day. Tells me that Rocker doesn't get another start. Tells me that they're going to let him go. And let him be the, what's the word? The sacrificial lamb. Maybe rarities. I don't know. I think that Garabito would be my odds-on guy to get the start, which I think is next Sunday now, Kumar's spot. But I think that'll have to do with how Garabito does today because he will be in this game, probably next inning. There you go, Ashton. I was just thinking about going and looking that up. So, look, Ashton the Evil Red. Ball in the, no, I'll make the play. Wyatt makes a nice running catch in the kind of gap. 2 outs. See, this is a quick one. 2 outs in the third. We're going to have pitch 70 and Jose Trevino. So we can get out of it. Does he come out for the fourth? No, he's not. Maybe Dunning gets to call it. Maybe so. Ashton, the Evil Red, says, yesterday Hauser went 5 innings, 1 hit, 1 run, 1 error, 1 walk, 5 Ks, 1 walk. There you go. So Garabito, Hauser. And I don't care who starts it, frankly, right? Because neither one of them are going 7, right? So Garabito is going to pitch today, 100% guarantee it. Probably the 4th inning, 5th inning, 6th inning, 7th inning, right? And if he does well, he's going to pitch Sunday. And I bet Hauser comes up, Kumar goes down. Obviously, we're making a lot of assumptions and guesstimates here. Listen, Bruce Bochy and Mike Maddox and CY and everybody have forgotten more baseball than I know. I think I know baseball. I am positive they've forgotten more baseball than I know. So they're going to have a better plan. But this brain, for whatever it's worth, thinks that Garabito, if he pitches well today, and he better. I shouldn't say better. The wind's blowing out in Cincinnati. But we need him to. And Hauser will be our 2 pitchers on Sunday to get the bulk of the innings. Thank you, Ashton. See, and then you guys tried to run Ashton out of chat. Right? Ashton, you're always welcome. But I will call you Ashton the Evil Red. Kumar looked good right there. Nice slider. 85, almost pulling the string on that slider. Clean inning. 7, 8, 9, taking it. Reds got 7 hits, 6 runs. Good guys have 1 hit on no runs. Look at, we could still score a pile of runs here. This game's not over, but we need some outs. We need some innings. Jock needs to set up. I mean, let's be real. We all need, and could it happen? Sure. This is going to be a big, we're not losing something to nothing. All right. We're not getting shut out tonight. So let's get some runs to see what happens. Great inning by Rocker. By the way, hello, Rarities. Did I say hello to you? Welcome back. Perfectly fine, Eric, or Ashton. Ashton G, the Evil Red. I don't. Does anybody know how Carter is doing? No. Are they even playing down there? Let's see. Yeah, I get there. Round Rock stats. I'm looking it up. Here we go. 2 games played, 9 ABs, 1 hit. That's a 111 average. 1 walk, 2 Ks. Let's see. Foscue, 4 hits and 11 at bats down there. Sam Haggerty, 3 for 10. Johnny Ornelius, 2 for 4. Obviously, he's up with the big boys. 2 games played for most of them, 3 games played for the team. Yeah, nothing else there. Those guys are not on the AAA team. I looked at the AAA team. All right, let's get back to the game. Good guys coming to bat here in the top of the 4th. They need to knock in. Give me a crooked number here. Give me a solo blast here by Wyatt and a couple more. Shoot, let's go back to back with Wyatt and Doley or Jock and whoever's next. Let's just have everyone hit a home run every time they come up. 44 pitches for Brady Singer, 1-0 after a ball on the first strike to Wyatt Langford. A little outside there for 2-0. Wyatt is in a good spot here to get us started. No, very seriously, let's just get some base runners. Top of 4. 13 of you here on YouTube. $141 total of you here between X and YouTube. I'm glad you guys are here. Hey, Jeff, you think his tipping his pitches? I don't think that, but doesn't mean I'm right. Hey, Nicholas, how are you? Welcome in. I mean, I'm not paying attention that close, and it's hard on TV anyway. Reds have swung at every fastball. You might be right. But no, I don't think that. I think Kumar's going to be good. Gonna be. Jock takes one in. Does a little dance. 2-0. Oh, yeah. Frank Reich. Huh. Frank Reich. It's a deal. Nice. Good thing is it's early. Plenty of time to come back. Amen. Stun, they send him back out. I mean, I'm not because of the pen situation. Yes, the Rangers are about to score 5 in this inning because I say so. Nothing yet, Mel. Mel Gray, welcome in. Chalk fires his bat down after he pops it up. Singer looks good. F5 there. Yeah, no changes yet, Mel, but they're about to. They're about to because that would be cool. Can I tell you a story about Singer? Yeah. What am I going to say? No. Mel Gray, by the way, welcome. Obviously, you're a subscriber to the channel because you're texting in the chat, and I appreciate you and that for popping in. Hope you're having a good day. 140 total here, 12 on YouTube. Doley tried to hit one to the Rockies. Dropped down to a knee, A.B. Adrian Beltre style. On a 1-0 pitch, now 1-1. Another big swing on a fastball in. Sinker in, whatever. 1-2. Fell back. Ranger 205 says, I think it's cool. For Christmas, he paid his parents' debt off. Very cool. So he thanks him for everything he did. Yeah, I mean, that is awesome. Love to hear those kinds of things. Wouldn't that be cool? What a blessing. be able to do that for them after they did so much for him. I love to hear those kinds of things. Now that you say that, I feel like I saw that somewhere. But that's awesome. I remember hearing, it's just one guy, but a guy called into the Sirius XM. Dolly, deep to left. I think he's going to stay in, but that's deep. Step away from the wall, F7. Almost. Thought so, Nick. Thought so. I did too. I mean, I had hopes anyway, right? Anyway, I heard a guy call into Sirius XM. I think he was talking to CJ after the India Singer trade, and he was blasting it. Hated it. And I'm like, what are you talking about? This guy's a quality pitcher. I mean, I like Jonathan India. Brady Singer is a starting pitcher who can, I mean, he's good. Let's just put it, he's good. So, yeah, we needed that one. TLC. Warning track power. You know, I didn't even have warning track power, so I'm not saying nothing. This stream brought to you by my Substack. Check out my Substack, the Baseball Report over on Substack. It's free, at least for now. Also brought to you by my X account. Subscribe on X at Jeff Bates on X. Also brought to you by this YouTube channel. Subscribe on my YouTube channel at Texas Clubhouse. You subscribe and it's free, and a kitty's life is saved. Or not. Maybe I made up that last. I will be live for tomorrow's game unless this game goes like the first 3 innings is gone. If it's 18-0 by the end, maybe I won't. But I suspect I'll be here tomorrow. Evaldi on the hill for the good guys, and some dang guy for the Reds that I don't care about right now because this game stressed me out. Singer pitched a solid game against us last year, too. He's good. I mean, something about him. He's good. 140 here. 12 on YouTube. I got to do some math, so 128 of you on X. I saw lions and tigers and bears on my today. I went to the zoo with my grandkids. It was pretty dang cool. Fort Worth Zoo. Actually, I just lied to you. There was no bears on the exhibit. Did hear a lion roar a couple times. It was pretty cool. Saw her walking around, and she was belly aching about something. Pretty cool. I think I got it on video. Saw some gorillas playing with each other. Saw a little baby playing with, I don't know, uncle or aunt or dad or mom or whoever it was. I don't know. Didn't look that close. But it was cute and fun. Had a good time. Here, Laura. And the aforementioned Garrison Garabito. Cool hair. Oh, no, excuse me. This is Mark Church. Woo. Mark Church, who I love. I think he should, no, not should. I think there's a decent chance he gets saves for our Rangers this year. I like him. I like him a lot. Interesting. So what are we in? So it's the bottom of 4. So if Church gives you 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 for Garabito, I don't know. I'm intrigued that Church is the next guy in. Obviously, I wasn't paying attention to who was throwing. Mark Church has cool hair. I'm glad that they got Rocker out of there when they did, because that 4th inning was much more. He gets to leave. I think we overreact to their psyche and all that, but he gets to leave with some positive memory, right? Muscle memory is a real thing, and he looked pretty freaking good in the 4th inning, certainly comparative to innings 1, 2, and 3. So I like that worked that way. That could, I mean, Nicholas, that could be a play too. Nicholas, I can tell you, Nicholas Moreno knows the game. Nick, have you subscribed to my YouTube channel? I see you're on X. I'm glad you're here. Please subscribe to the YouTube channel too at Texas Clubhouse. Love to have people like you in the chat because I can tell you know the game. Prediction for tomorrow: Church option and Teodo gets brought up. This is a good thought because the pen is a mess right now. So if Church gives them extended innings today, you might send him down just to get him some rest and get another arm up here. So if Nick is in your fantasy baseball league, you might be in trouble because I think he knows a little bit about baseball. War? No, he does. I can tell. Well, I think what I'm saying there, I won't speak for Nicholas, is because they'll extend him a couple innings, and you're going to need another arm. Rocker might go down too, though. Could do that for both of them. I don't know that one has to do with the other necessarily. Thanks, Nick. Also, he might stay out. Mark Church could be in the league the whole year. But I think where my brain goes anyway, again, I don't want to speak for Nick, is if he goes and extended, if he goes one inning, okay, probably not. But we need arms right now. One-two pitch. Runner going. We haven't been close on a steal attempt all year. Yeah, I saw that, Willie. So they've got Kelnick and they've got Verdugo. I suspect they signed Verdugo knowing they'd be losing Profar. Because there are a lot of people going, you got Profar that you just paid and you have Kelnick. Why do you need Verdugo? And I think now we know. Sneakers 1957 on X just to me? Yeah. Just sent me an X post, tweeted at me, whatever you want to call it. What happens tomorrow? Oh. I think he's talking about the Victory Plus. Yeah, Sneakers 1957. If you're listening, I think that means the cost goes up. Okay. EDC could be the MVP. Already went deep 3-run bomb. Mark Church going to work here. 1 ball, 2 strike. I like that. What I saw there. Little slider away. 1 out man on second. Ellie De La Cruz 2 for 2 already on the day. Mark Church has a challenge right here. Runner goes. EDC drives it deep to the gap, but it's going to be an F8. Leone makes the play. Runner runs back because he was on the run. Boy, we need to be able to stop the running game here. F8, 2 outs, man on second. We're bottom of 4 in Cincinnati. 6 for the bad guys, 0 for the good guys. Mark Church on in relief for Kumar Rocker. Let's reset. 158 of you here. Total. 12 of you on YouTube. 159 now. 147 of you here on X. My name is Jeff Bates at Jeff Bates on X. Texas Clubhouse on YouTube. The Baseball Report on Substack. Church. Slider away misses to their 4-hitter, Gavin Lux. Gavin Lux earned a ring with the Dodgers last year. No, I cannot play left field anymore. Unless they hit it right at me, it'd be trouble. Not the catcher's fault. I agree. Pitchers are not holding. I agree. Rarities. I agree. All right. And we get out of it right there. All right. So Church looked good. That's fine. Still 6-0. Berger and Smitty should be up next 2. Yeah, you only have so many options. That's very true. That's very true. I was thinking Church would go multiple innings. Bochy said the pregame of the pen was, yeah. Pregame, he said, we got Church and we got Garabito and maybe Milner. Hatbox Ghost, that's what's going on, my man. Hope you're having a great day. Yeah. It's my happy place. Although not so much right now, down 6-0. Aren't you a Reds fan? Hate That box goes to my friend from another life, a former YouTube channel, a good guy, a big fan of my favorite Disney Parks character. That box goes. But I think a Reds fan, so we might not be as friendly today as we normally are. You're a Reds fan, right? Am I misremembering that? Feel free to lie to me. If you are 161 of you here, 13 on YouTube, please hit the like button if you are on YouTube. Feel free to share it out. If you're on X, you can repost it. If you're on YouTube, shoot, you could share it on your X or tell your girlfriend or whatever. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already over on Texas Clubhouse. Let's check the scores in Major League Baseball just to change my subject. Top of 5 in Miami. Mets up 2-1. Mets got a man on second base. Top of 4 in Tampa Bay. Pittsburgh and Tampa. No score. Bottom of 3. Toronto's up 1-0 against Washington. Toronto's got a man on third with 2 outs. Middle of the first. Angels didn't score. Cardinals coming back. In Houston, the Giants and the Astros, 2 of my least favorite teams, warming up. Cleveland at San Diego, Detroit at Cleveland at San Diego, Detroit and Seattle. Chicago in Atlanta later today. Berger doesn't wait for me to stop talking. Grounds out 1-0. Brady Singer on 57 pitches, 4 1/3, throwing a shutout so far. And we got Josh Smith, 8-9, coming to bat. Brady Singer looks really good. You're just getting here. Kumar Rocker looked the vast opposite of very good. Ready to buy a torpedo bat? Yeah. You know what? You guys think I'm not Major League ready? My 55-year-old self gets one of those torpedo bats. You never know. Still 5 more innings. Devin, I like your attitude. Appreciate you being here. Thanks for being a subscriber to the channel. Welcome in tonight. Right. Beautiful. Beautiful. Dallas Stars have already clicked. Oh, yeah, baby. Devin. Look at Devin bringing the confidence or the positivity. Thank you very much. Smitty. Boy, I'm looking away, and we are just in a hurry tonight. 2 outs. Jonah Heim had a big day, 2 bombs a couple days ago. Here, I have an idea. Take a pitch. He does. Ball in. Singer's got 60 pitches, and he's 1 pitch away from being through 5 innings. By the way, that's 12 pitches an inning. And, yeah, there you go. 61 pitches, shutout through 5. That's 12.2. Sorry for the math. 12.2 pitches an inning. Kumar threw that many pitches in 2 innings today. Hey, Jeff, question. I only accept true or false questions. I'm just kidding. What do you want to know? Make it easy. I'm tired. I feel like today my brain is a little slower than normal, which is pretty crazy slow. So keep the questions true or false, multiple choice. How in God's name haven't the coaches said stop swing? Right? Take a freaking pitch. Why don't you? I mean, Jonah there, I would have taken him until 2 pitches. I mean, easy for me to say. I'm sitting on my butt and they're playing. Going to buy some Reds tickets soon. Just waiting on it to get right. Nobody in the park today. Looks like it's too free. Are you close to the stadium? Are you close enough to go? I have a friend, Haley. You might know her as, I don't know, something Texas Haley, I think, on X. Drove a car from here to there. She's there for the 3-game series, I believe. Hope she brought her freaking Alaska gear. Going to pitch right. Our guy can't go 3, but their guy's going to throw a complete game tonight. Singer is looking good. Amen to that. Have you thought about doing a video on the worst trades in baseball history? I have not. Worst trades in baseball history. Let's talk about it. Babe Ruth for a play. Babe Ruth for a play. Got to be the worst trade in baseball history. I mean, I just started thinking about it, but Babe Ruth to fund to play. Yeah, I'm going to go with that. Probably the worst. Other bad ones. Lou Brock for some guy nobody knows of. Yeah. Doyle Alexander at the end of his career for John Smoltz. Not real good. I mean, Doyle Alexander had a good career, but at the end of his career. I'm sure there's more. Jeff Shaw. Reds. For Paul Konerko, Dodgers. So Tommy Lasorda was the manager of general manager of the Dodgers for about an hour and a half. And he flipped a young catcher named Paul Konerko for a closer, which the Dodgers needed at the time. So they got Jeff Shaw, and the Reds got, come on, Jeffrey. Paul Konerko was a Dodger prospect, and he went to the White Sox for Jeff Shaw. Jeff Shaw was a Red, but no. Maddox wasn't traded, was he? Maddox was a free agent. Mark Church is back on, by the way. Maddox. Wikipedia. Pretty sure he was a free agent when he left Chicago and went over to Atlanta. Church still on. Nobody out. 1 and 2 to Candelario, who is 1 for 2 on the day. So in a miss, strike 3. A nice start of the inning. Yeah, after 7 seasons in Chicago, Maddox signed a 5-year, $28 million deal with Reds. Think about that. 528. 528. Oh, have things changed? He'd be getting 28 a year. I mean, sure has got that the last 2 years, and not going to get 10 starts between the 2 years. Frustrating. All right, I should watch the game again. I mean, Church is looking good. There's some good stuff. Two and 0 to Encarnacio Strand. 2-1. 1 out. Bottom of 5. 6-0 bad guys. Right? Maybe. My sister's trying real hard to talk me into going out to San Diego. Buddy of mine, we've talked about going to Atlanta. Go to Pittsburgh, but probably not. But we'll see. I might. Brady, Luca-Trey. Yeah, Luca-Trey. Too soon. Yeah, that was a mistake. I don't know that he wanted to stay there. Yeah, Luca, that was horrible. Fire Nico is right. Don't know much about Church. Is he starter material? What makes a starter versus reliever personal endurance? Is he starter material? That's a hard one. He would say he is. I would be lying to you to tell you that I have evidence that would tell me no. But they're clearly looking at him as a closer or as a reliever. Doesn't mean he can't start. I mean, it happens every year. Jordan Hicks did it last year. Mets and the Yankees. Yankees closer is now the Mets opening day starter, right? I think you don't get stuck where you are as much anymore. I think it's likely that he's going to be a short guy because that's what he's doing now. And Bochy I trust, and Maddox I trust. But I bet he thinks he can still be a starter, and they probably all should, probably all do. Devin, yep, it's clear. I like it. Glad you're here, buddy. Again, thank you to all of you who are here. 159 of you are here between X and YouTube. If you're on X, please consider going over to YouTube, subscribing to the channel. We got 9 of you on YouTube. So 150 of you are on X. I'm positive not all of you who are on X are subscribed to my YouTube channel. So I hope you go over to YouTube at Texas Clubhouse. You can watch the game with you can watch the stream there, just like you are here. But I like you on X watching along with this too. That's pretty cool. Right? That's true. TLC. Yeah, I think you're right, Ranger. I mean, pretty much every reliever in the minors and the majors was the best player on their high school team, right? So he probably started at some point. But I think they're certainly managing him, grooming him as a late innings guy. Working on the pitch comp. Man on first, 1 out. Bottom of 5, 6-0 bad guys. Mark Church's hat fell off, and so did the pitch column. We're definitely going to need a bigger bullpen before the trade. I mean, we're going to need a bigger bullpen by tomorrow. Yeah. TLC, that still working on the hat. Just getting here, Kumar Rocker got rocked. It was bad. It was ugly. It was disgusting. EDC went deep for a 3-run home run. Score was already 3-0 when that happened. And that pretty much put a fork in this one. Not that we can't come back and score a bunch of runs, but it doesn't happen all that often. Most of all in the negative column, tonight was a night that we needed to get length out of our starter. It's pretty rough when you're in game 5 and you need length out of your starter already and you're asking a rookie. Oh, and Church is out. Wow, we in heap big trouble. 4 1/3, and we are into our third pitcher of the night. We still need 4 2/3. Dear Garrison Garabito, please give us 4 2/3 tonight. Yeah, he could be hurt, but I don't think so. I think he just went this time. Yeah, that was weird. We are on this. Hey, Nick M in the house. Thanks for being a subscriber to the channel. Thanks for popping in. Yeah, we are all on the same page. That was weird. I'm sure he'll get asked about it. Let's reset. My name is Jeff Bates. Your name is whatever your name is. I'm glad you are here. Jeff Bates on X, and Texas Clubhouse over on YouTube. You can follow me over on Substack. I hope to drop my predictions for the 2025 year article. Kind of tired, and this game's annoying me, so I might not do it tonight. But soon, that'll be over on Bates Ball Report over on Substack. You can check that out. That's free. It's all free. Appreciate you doing it. Yeah, if you want to do more than that or you're less than that, that's cool too. You can like the stream, you can share the stream, or you can just sit there and smile. I won't see it, but I will appreciate it nonetheless. Maybe he gave him a signal. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what that was. I don't know. Bochy might just be in a bad mood like I'm getting and wanted to get him the heck out of there. I mean, how many pitches did he throw? About 30 probably. Let's see. Excuse me, guys. Church threw 29 pitches. Garabito's already thrown 2 pitches. Interesting. So I just looked at the pitch total. Garabito's already thrown 2 pitches, and we're about to see Garabito throw his first pitch. So MLB game day is 45 seconds minimum ahead of us. Oh, well. Garrison Garabito's first pitch, even though he's probably already 3 in for real. It's a nice slider. 0-1, good start. Again, the reset, bottom of 5, 1 out. Man on first, 6-0 bad guys. Garrison Garabito, the third of the 3 that Bochy expected to throw tonight. Little weak ground ball to third, 5-4-3. Let's call it. Yeah, baby. Smitty to Marcus to Jake. Just what we needed. Nice. Garrison Garabito comes in, throws 2 pitches, get 2 outs. Yeah, high five for me, kiddo. Smitty takes a couple steps to his left, feeds perfect to Marcus, feeds perfect to Jake. Boom, bang, bomb. 2 outs. Get in the dugout. I like it. Church could have been a filler to, yeah. I mean, so Bochy, I think you probably were here when we said this. Bochy thought pregame that Rocker, Garabito, Church would be his 3 today. And it could happen now. I mean, Garabito just threw 2 pitches and got 2 outs. So could he go 4 more innings? Of course he could. And that saves the bullpen, and we're in good shape. And frankly, he doesn't have to do anything. He has all his options open to him. He can let Kumar pitch again Sunday. He can let Hauser pitch on Sunday. He can do both. Bring in Hauser and let somebody go down. I mean, honestly, that might be what I do. I'd have to think about it. I have to talk to the guys. I'm not there. Who knows, right? But giving Rocker another start and having Garabito behind him might be the right play. It also might not. I don't know how many minor league starts we should expect to have Corbin throw down there. He was working out. It's not like he was sitting on his couch when they signed him. So he could be the answer. I suspect he's not. I think Hauser and Garabito and Rocker, two of those three, will likely be the guys that pitch next Sunday. But we'll see. I say Garrison gets the job and Hauser to the bullpen. I don't think that's going to happen, but okay. Here's what I think is going to happen. We're going to score 7 runs. Garrison's going to throw a perfect 4, and we're going to win this game. I like what they're showing there. The most wins active by any manager right now are the two tonight. Bochy with over 2,000 and Tito with just under 2,000. They're saying exactly that. They showed the graphic, and I saw the scroll. Over 4,000 wins between those two. That's pretty amazing. Yeah, TLC, I agree. I think we overreact and pretend and just overthink their psyche kind of stuff. But I don't love the idea of Kumar, hey, you get one start, you got Sheldon, you're down. I don't like that. So these are major league hitters. Even ours. The Brady Singer's making them look like they're not. Brady Singer's been great. Top of the order again. What does this be? The third time through, I assume, right? Simeon, Seager, Langford with 1 out in the 6th. Next, Brady Singer looking good through 5 1/3. Check swing. No, he didn't go. He did go, apparently. 0-1. Nick, I can see both sides of that, I could argue probably both ways on that. I don't think he should be a starter right now, but with our situation, it being Gray and Bradford down, I could see give him another start. And I can see him not too. I don't know. I see both sides. Right, Ranger? Yeah. It really is. Singer strikes out. Simeon. Seager is coming to bat. 0-2 on the night. Singer has thrown 70 pitches. This is probably his last out. I'm guessing this will be it, and they'll go to the pen the 7th, 8th, and 9th. Hopefully Seager and Wyatt and Doley do some damage here. Maybe Nick. I don't know. The game's not over. We could put some crooked numbers up there. Yeah, me too. Maybe. I mean, it is cold. A couple bloops and a blast. Come on. You never know. 3-1 pitch inside to Corey, ball 4. We got a runner. Langford coming up. Chalk and Doley behind him. Little 2-out rally here wouldn't make me sad. 6-0 bad guys. Top of 6, 2 outs. Brady Singer, Wyatt and Langford coming at you. Yeah, I can see the Devers comp there, TLC. Langford takes a slider in at 81, strike. Really like to see Wyatt split a gap here. Fastball up taken for a strike. 165 of you here between X and YouTube. 14 of you here on YouTube. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Again, if you're on X, please head over to YouTube too, or vice versa. Love to have you and on both and either. What the heck? Slider, strike 3 to Langford. Brady freaking Singer. Are you happy with him yet, Cincinnati? Jonathan Indy is good, but this is impressive. Let's check the score, shall we? Around the league. In Miami, also a blowout. Mets up 8-1, top of 5. Mets over Miami. Bottom of 4, Tampa's got a nice lead on Pittsburgh 4-0. Bottom of 4, Toronto's ahead against the visiting Nationals. Bottom of 2, St. Louis is up 2-0 over the horrible Angels. Just getting underway in Houston, San Francisco. Nobody on, 2 outs in the first. Later today, Cleveland and San Diego, Detroit and Seattle, Chicago in Atlanta. Here we're between the middle and the back. Nope. Middle of 6 going to the bottom of 6. Cincinnati coming in the bat, up 6-0. Let's check Tops Now. If you're new here, I like Tops Now. I collect a vintage of baseball and Tops Now. And when we have a show, I like to go with you and see what's there. So if I can find the right button. Here we go. Just 27 clicks to get over to MLB Tops Now. Let's see what they have for us, shall we? Got 21 more hours to get the following cards. That's a New York Yankee card. It's a bird, it's a plane, it's a torpedo bat for $8.99. Sheesh, what I missed already? Hold on. In the game, something happened already. He bumped for a hit or something? I don't know what happened there. He's safe at first as Jose Trevino comes up. I don't know what happened, but he's safe at first. Ground ball to Marcus, maybe? Apparently there was an error. I don't know what happened. I was looking at Tops Now. Man on first, nobody out. Garabito strike 1 to Jose Trevino, whatever. Okay. Offense exposed for a record-setting 15 home run series. That's boring. I don't want that card. Maybe a Yankee fan would. Griffin Conine. I don't care. Those are the only 2 Tops Now cards. They're good for the next 21 hours. And we got another base hit. Jose, former Texas Ranger Platinum Glove winner with the Yankees, Trevino. Base hit to Doley. 3 pitches. 2 pitches? 2 base runners. This game is frustrating. 8-hitter on base, 9-hitter on base. Boy, Marcus was just played. Wow. Marcus was just played way over towards center. And Jose Trevino couldn't have hit it much softer and got it to the outfield on a couple hops. But it worked. First and second, nobody out. Garabito's got the top of the order now. Friedel. What, McLean, I guess. And then EDC. Experience for the Rangers. The other thing too is 25 rounds, you can't use a position play unless you're down by 8. I think that's great stuff. So if it stays at a 6 or less, you have to use a major league pitch. So on the broadcast, they're talking about It's got to be an 8-run differential to pitch a non-pitcher. What the heck? And the bases are loaded now. TJ Friedel. Oh my gosh. So we got McLean. Nobody. Oh. Maybe we're just going to give up some runs so we can pitch a non-pitcher. Bases loaded, nobody out. Bottom of 6, 6-0. Bad guys. Garrison Garabito's now got the bases loaded for McLean. And then EDC. Yeah, error. What made you make a different profile picture like it? What? I don't know. Hey, Jay, what's going on? Jay in the house. Everybody say hi to Jay. Thanks for being here. Thanks for subscribing to the channel. Is it still possible for Kumar Rocker to get 2 more strikeouts for my part? Not tonight, Jay. Not tonight. Sorry about that. Watching on Victory Plus, trying to connect my phone to projector, but I'm having, wow. Trying to connect my phone to a projector. I mean, you can cast it. I don't know how you connect your phone to a projector, but hey, I'm sure you can. I would suggest casting it to your device, TV or otherwise. McLean with a bash into right. Dolly's going to make a play, a run in, play at the plate potentially. I would hold him if I were you, Reds, and they do. 7-0 bad guys, nobody out. EDC coming up with nobody out and the bases loaded. And listen, you give up another run and you're eligible to pitch, me. Higashioka, Duran, who do you want to pitch? I mean, it's 7-0. There's nobody out and the bases are loaded, and the best player in the National League, not named Shohei Ohtani, is up to bat. The odds of us going down by 8 or more are pretty high. Slider away, pretty filthy. 85 on the corner, strike 1. EDC's 2 for 3 and a 3-run bomb to make it 6-0 early in the first inning. They were up 6-0 before we got an out. EDC has a chance to go deep for a granny and a 3-run home run. That would be epic. One pitch from Gerson Garabito to EDC. Ellie De La Cruz slashes it into left field. That's going to be extra bases. That's going to score 3. Holy, no, it's going to score 2. They held him because they're nicer than me. Would have been thrown out. Double for me. Well, he's got to be a triple away from the hold on. Yeah, so he homered in the first. He just doubled there. He had a single earlier, right? So he's a triple away from the cycle. Triple's obviously the hardest one, but 3-run bomb, 2-run double, 5 RBIs. If you have Ellie De La Cruz on your fantasy team, you're having a good day. If you've got Kumar Rocker on your fantasy team, not so much. 173 of you are here. I appreciate every single one of you. 11 of those 173 are over on YouTube. I appreciate all of you guys. Their 4-hitter Gavin Lux is up with nobody out. Bottom of 6th. Second and third. 9-0. 1979 NFC Championship. Frank Corral, 3 field goals. Beat Tampa Bay to go to the freaking Super Bowl. 9-0. Lux fly ball. Oh, my gosh. Dolly goes a long way, makes the catch out in center field. That was a long run. Makes the play. No tag. They get 9-0. They're just taking no chances. Dolby went a long way to make that catch. Slides feet first. Yeah. Bastic's going kind of flipping out a little bit. That is shallow center field where Dolly makes that play. Well, where the heck Tavares was playing? I guess he was playing him deep and away. Whatever. And it was not a sac fly because Gavin didn't go for it. And why? 1 out, second and third, up 9-0. Jay, I was assuming you were kidding. No, he is not. So Jay, are you kidding? Because he came out of the game. If you've bet on the baseball but don't know that he can't go in, you want to come play poker with me? I'm saying that because the other night somebody asked me a question that was a question about, hey, did I lose my money? I bet on baseball. So I'm finding that there's people who bet on baseball and actually don't know anything about it. So I'm not sure if you're joking or not. No, if Kumar Rocker's coming out of the game, he is not coming back into the game. If you're serious, I think you are. I would suggest don't bet baseball. You don't know that. I hope that helps. But no, he will not be coming back in. When you leave a game in baseball, you are out. It's interesting to me, I'm for gambling. I think you should be able to do what you want to do, but I am finding that with the proliferation of sports betting, people who have no idea are betting. And I would like to invite them all over to play poker with me. All right, second and third, 2 outs now. Garabito's got Encarnacio Strand. Do you think Stephen Kwan will get a home run tonight, or should I cash out early? I do not think Stephen Kwan will get a home run tonight. I think there'll be less than 10 days this year that Stephen Kwan gets a home run. Yeah, let's look him up. Stephen Kwan. I would say there's a less than 1 in 16 chance that Stephen Kwan will get a home run tonight. And I love Stephen Kwan. But let's look it up. In his whole career, he has 26 home runs. Last year, he had 14. So that's a home run every 2 weeks. No, I do not think Stephen Kwan will get a home run tonight. I think if I had to bet on Kwan hitting a home run, 13 games, 4 at bats. Sorry to do math, not really. 13, 26, 52. I would have to get better than 52 to 1 odds. I would call 52 to 1 odds on Stephen Kwan's best year ever for hitting home runs. 52 to 1 odds even for Stephen Kwan. So if you said to me, hey, Jeff, I'll give you 52 to 1 odds for Stephen Kwan to hit a home run today, it wouldn't be worth my time because that's even money. 55 to 1 would be a small advantage for me. You'd have to get me to go to like 70 to 1. My dollar, you pay me 70 if it's a home run for me to risk the dollar. Does that make sense? That's just data. That's just math. That's no opinion. That's just Stephen Kwan's best year ever was last year for home runs. Was 14 home runs. So that's a home run every 13 days or so. 4 ABs a day times 13. Math is math is math. No, I do not think Stephen Kwan will hit home run tonight. And that's not taking into account who's pitching. If he's a left-handed pitcher, the odds are even worse. If he's a good pitcher, the odds are even worse. Of course, if he's a home run hitting, giving up pitcher who's a righty, it could be a little better, but steer the base hit, 2 more runs, going to score here. Plate to plate, safe, no even slide needed. Score is now 11-0. Oh. Slider just stayed there, slid right into his bat. Wyatt threw home. EDC was even looking back, but he's too fast. There's going to be no play there. No need to slide. I mean, it was pretty freaking close, actually. Yeah, Ranger. Me too. Chase. Fraley with a hard smash into center base hit. Going to score another run? Yes, it is. First and second, 2 outs, 12-0 bad guys. 12-0 bad guys. Do they have the run rule? Hi, my name's Jeff. Your name's you. Reds are killing your Rangers tonight. 12-0 bad guys. Platinum Gold Glover Jose Torino, former Ranger and super freaking nice guy. 2 for 3 on the night so far. Garrison Garabito trying to act like Kumar Rocker tonight. Getting crushed. We're at the bottom of 6. We're 2 outs deep. First and second. 12-0. The 9-hitter up. We still need 10 more outs tonight, and Garabito ain't going to get them. I mean, I guess you give Milner 1 inning. I don't know where the other 7 outs come from tonight.
So, like as a pitcher, I'll figure it out. If that's the best they're going to use, I don't think it's the perfect way to do it.
Strike 3, and that's the inning, and I have no idea who's coming out for the 7th. We have 9 more outs to get. I suspect Milner gets an inning somewhere. It is now in the over 8 runs, so you're allowed to pitch a non-pitcher. And I think that's going to happen. I think the 9th inning is 3 outs for somebody that normally you don't see pitching. I don't know who they're throwing in the bullpen, if anyone. I think Milner will probably come out and give us an inning. Do we pitch Zeke Duran for 2 innings? Like, what the heck? We going to make a quick trade for Austin Hedges and bring him back? Are you having fun? 178 people here. 13 on YouTube. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. If you are on X, head over to YouTube. Subscribe to @Texas Clubhouse. After you sit there for a minute and subscribe, you can chat with us too. If you're on YouTube, please take a minute to go over to X. If you're on X, subscribe to me. I'm @Jeff Bates on X. And check out my Substack, The Baseball Report. That'll be where I place my 2025 predictions tomorrow or the next day. I keep saying that, though. I've said that for a couple of days, so who knows? You can also find my stuff over on Now and Then, Texas Baseball Report, and the Prospect Times. Prospect Times is a really good spot to go check out the Rangers' entire organization, major leagues all the way down to the rookie leagues. The Texas Baseball Report does all of Texas baseball. You get a little Astros, you get a little Rangers, you get a little me. What was the trade proposal you made involving Rocker? What was that trade proposal? I don't believe I've ever made a trade proposal with Rocker. I would hold him. I think he's going to have a great career. I think Cody Bradford or John Gray would be the guys we want to be pitching tonight. But I've never thought, never considered trading Rocker. I don't think they should. I think he's going to be a great pro. I think next year should be his. I think he should be a guy coming in the second half of this year and our next year. I mean, I know he had some success last year, but he's not ready. Jock Peterson 0 for 2. He's up. Brady Singer comes out for the 7th. 6 shutout. This will be his 80th pitch. He will not go 9. He doesn't have 9 more outs in him. But he could go 7 full here. Jock pops it up. I think it's going to be out. It is. Trevino doesn't bother. 1 and 2.
I know for about a decade, Dunn was a very popular player here at Cincinnati.
All right, I'm going to see what else is going on while we're watching this inning. See what else is going on today. Wow, whatever. Brady throws a fastball, a sinker, but looked like a fastball to me, 93. Chalk doesn't even try for it. I already said that. No, I already said that. Today is the last day to buy Victory plus the entire season of Texas Rangers games, except for the national exclusive stuff. Pilar's on to pinch hit here. $100 for the whole season ends today. I think the big news of the day is probably this. Jerkson Profar, naughty. 80-day suspension for Juicing. There goes your Hall of Fame stuff. This is amazing. The White Sox, did you see Martin Perez yesterday? What was it, 6 innings of no-hit ball? The White Sox are the 5th team to have their starters not allow an earned run in each of their first 4 games of a season since earned runs were official in both leagues in 1913. Who? The Chicago freaking White Sox. Martin Perez. That's crazy. Fastball slash sinker to Pilar. It's 2-2. Singer's still looking good. Pilar hitting 500 on the young year. The Brewers were under differential so far going in today. -32 for their through their first 4 games. Holy moly. Pilar takes the ball outside. There's the Martin Perez line. Look at that. Love it. Love the guy. Love the guy. Happy to see him having some success. The Athletics play in Sacramento tonight. Pilar pops one up. Looks like going to be an F9, maybe an F4 actually. F4 stays on the infield, kind of. Infielder makes a play. Outfielder Lawrence Butler says the Sacramento clubhouse is quite nice, but the stadium feels like it's in a minor league park. Do you know why, Lawrence? Because you are. The Reds and the Rangers hung out together today. The Berger Foundation, Jake and is it Ashland? I think it's Ashland. Visited Gigi's Playhouse in Cincinnati. Spreading some joy. Love it. Jacob deGrom, this just in, is really good. Jacob deGrom is not allowed a walk in his last 108 plate appearances against a right-handed hitter since September 24th of 2022. What? Of course, he was out for a long time there. The Rangers, after today, will be 5-10 all time in Great American Ballpark. And Brady Singer is through 7 clean. That is a 7-inning shutout. I suspect he's done for the day. 1 hitter through 7 against your Rangers. What the heck? I suspect everybody who's got a backup comes out now. I suspect. Do we go 2 innings of a non-pitcher? It could be 24-0. I don't know. Would Bochy do that? I don't know, but I suspect they take everybody out they can. Let's put it that. Emmanuel Clase hit. Whoa, that was a good. Did you see that? Did you get that? Did we get that? I saved my phone. Jonathan India got hit in the freaking face by Emmanuel Clase. Jonathan India traded for Brady Singer. Really wish they wouldn't have made that trade now, but 12-0, whatever. But yeah, Jonathan India's going to play today after getting hit in the face by a 99 mile per hour. If they hit me in the face with a 99 mile per hour fastball, I would be dead. What? I don't even know. That's crazy. That's crazy. Respect to that dude. Aaron Judge is good. In case you haven't heard. How good is he? After one weekend, his WAR is almost 1. 0.8 WAR after a weekend. What the heck? Shohei Ohtani is popular. Who knew, right? Shohei Ohtani, once again, #1 jersey in all of baseball. Major League Baseball announced. 6 Dodgers among the top 10. Listen to this. LA and New York. People spend money. Also in the top 10, Freddie Freeman, Juan Soto, Mookie Betts, Aaron Judge, Francisco Lindor, Bryce Harper, Jose Altuve, boo, Ronald Acuna, Yoshi Yamamoto, Clayton Kershaw, Fernando Tatis, Ellie De La Cruz, boo, Gunnar Anderson, Paul Skeens, Kike Hernandez. I love that. I love that guy. Here's a blast. Garabito's back on the line. It's not a blast. It's an F8. Garabito back out there. I kind of like it. By the way, whoever said it earlier, I think now Garabito might be the guy that goes down, right? Because he's going to throw 42 pitches now. Or Kike Hernandez. Anyway, Corey Seager, I like him. Bobby Witt Jr., Anthony Volpe, and Manny Machado. Interesting. Matt McLean up. Whoa, big slider or curveball, whatever. This just did. Chris Martin. Can we respect Chris Martin? He's freaking good, people. He's freaking good. Check this out. Martin on opening weekend, 6 1/3 innings, 0 earned runs, a 0.90 whip, 6 Ks, 1 save, and a freaking great hype celebration. It's a great tweet from Kane McCutcheon. I like him. Playoff odds have gone up after the first weekend by a lot. Rangers were, well, let's just tell you what they are now. According to Fangraphs coming in today, 63% chance we make the playoffs. Strozer at 58, Mariners at 55, A's at 15, Angels at 8. I would say the A's are at, 15 sounds good. The Angels are at 0. Matt McLean, 2 for 3. Takes a strike. It is now 2-2 with 1 out to him. And I think that's enough of that. Although those are, well, you can see all that stuff on my X at Jeff Bates on X. Is my, Garabito hits McLean above the buttocks. Just like in Tom Hanks' great movie. False. No. Neo says, you said Shane Bieber and somebody else for Rocker and Lighter. It was a YouTube short. No. I said last year in spring training, consider, what do you think about Walcott? This is last year now, before last year. Walcott for Bieber and Clase. Because at the time, Bieber and Clase were being shopped. Seager out, that works. Seager out. Yeah, exactly. All right, can't take it. Getting in the hot tub. Oh, man, I need a hot tub. Toad, thanks for being here. You probably already left because I'm behind in chat now, but I appreciate you, buddy. Thanks for being here. Enjoy that soak. EDC up. Ball away, 1-1. EDC needs a triple. He's 3 for 4. He's got 700 RBIs just today. They're up 12-0. EDC needs EDC LA De La Cruz needs a triple for the cycle. But no, he's going to hit a home run instead, deep to center. That ball, holy crap. That ball, should he just stay at third? That ball was smoked. That ball almost went over the hitter. You know how the hitter eye? All the green, what we used to have the Green Hill kid, right? Don't dap like it's like that was a bomb. 14-0. The Bengals defense throwing a shutout against the Cowboys. Wow. I would like to know how far that ball went, please. Look at this. Holy cow. That went a long way. So if you didn't see it, just turn on the highlights tonight. I guarantee EDC is the player of the day. 2 home runs, 500 RBIs, huge smile. I love the guy. I just don't like it when he does it against my team. Garrison Garabito, where are you at, dude? Wow. Rocker 3 innings, 6 earned runs. Ugh. Church 1 1/3, nothing. But Garabito currently 2 1/3, 8 runs, only 4 earned. I mean, oh. Some guy drive to right. Looks like it might leave, but Doley makes a nice play. Some guy, not Adam Dunn, the same last name, who I've never heard of, was hitting for Lux there. Heimer Candelaria coming up to bat. Anybody old enough to get my jokes here? Let's see where we were in chat. I think a horrible trade was Rangers trading Clase and getting. Yeah, I mean, Corey Kluber pitched 1 inning. Yeah, that's fair. That was a bad trade. Clase was part of that trade proposal. No, wasn't for Rocker and Leiter. No, I never did that. Bieber, I said at spring training last year, because Bieber and Clase were being shopped. Hey guys, would you take Bieber and Clase for walk-on? Everybody flipped out on me, thought I was crazy. Still might do that trade. I mean, Clase's year last year was unbelievable. Triple away, yep. Kluber, yep. I knew that's what you meant. Wake Forest Baseball Club, love it. Hey, bro, how do I get a good score on fantasy baseball? Take L.A. de la Cruz. Welcome in. Glad you're here. Thanks for subscribing to the channel. Yeah, take L.A. de la Cruz. Do that. Any minute, the Reds owner is going to pull their starters out so they don't all hit their Marge shot special. Some of you have probably heard my story. I sat 1 row behind Marge shot. She never touched me, but she kept patting my buddy Steve's leg. Pretty funny. About a year before she said some racist things and got famous. All right, that's the inning. Halla frickin' Luya. Garrison Garabito going to take a seat. 14-0 Bengals over the Cowboys going into the fourth quarter. Joe Burrow, couple touchdown passes against our Cowboys. What the actual heck? 183 of you are here. Masochists. 183 of you here. 173 of you are on X. 10 of you are on YouTube. Thanks for being here. If you're on X, please check out my YouTube channel at Texas Clubhouse. Please subscribe. Tell your friends. Pet your dog. All those things. If you're one of the 10 on YouTube, please check out me on X. I'm Jeff Bates on X. Love to have you at both. If you're Wake Forest Baseball Club, tell me more. You playing ball out there in, what's that, North Carolina, right? Welcome in. Glad you're here. Haven't seen you in here yet. Love me some college baseball. I want to hear more. I'm going to check the other game scores now because I want to. Because this game is just depressing. Wow. Top of the 7th inning, Mets are destroying the Marlins. I mean, not like the Bengals are beating the Cowboys today, but the Mets up 10-2 in Miami, top of 7. Bottom of 6, Tampa Bay shutting out the Pittsburgh Pirates. Bottom of 6, Toronto leading the Nats 4-2. Top of 5, the Angels got a run, but they're down by 1, 2-1 in St. Louis. Top of 3, San Francisco with an early lead against the Astros. Later tonight, Cleveland and San Diego, Detroit and Seattle. Cubbies in Sacramento with the A's, their first home game of the year. 2. Did I say it right? Yes, I did. 2 Major League Baseball teams playing in minor league parks for their home games. Brady Singer, unbelievably good against your Texas Rangers. And he comes out 1 hitter, right? 7 innings clean, 1 hit, I believe. L.A. de la Cruz. Who's the player of the game? EDC, 2 bombs and 500 RBIs, or a 1 hitter for 7 innings? Brady. I think you're going to have to split the trophy here today, guys. Some lefty in for the Reds. Gretchen Mall. Josh Smith up to bat. He's 0 for 2 today. It's 1 ball, 1 strike. Top of 8. Rangers going to try to scratch out 15 runs here to get back in this ballgame. 13 of you here on YouTube. Hoping the Bengals start playing the prevent defense here. And maybe the Cowboys can get some yardage and into the end zone. Please hit the like button if you haven't already. It seems unlikely we'll hit the goal. We're 0 for 5 on the Super Chat. That's okay. No expectation ever. It's there for fun. Any minute they're out, we already did that one. So we win and lose in North Carolina. All right, cool. Every year I say I got to get tickets to the Seed. College World Series would be fun, right? Wouldn't that be that would be a lot of fun? Got to make it this year. I have it's on my list too, right? Omaha. This era of baseball, it means a bit more, I suppose. What's that? Oh, the contract bonus stuff. Yeah. I mean, it's really about just keeping them healthy and letting the other guys get some, play time. Jonah Heim up. He's 0 for 2 on the day. He's had 2-0 on this at bat. Oh, complete game. I mean, yeah, that's pretty rare. What is the leader get 3, 2 even? Not many. 10 of you here on YouTube. 176 on X. Thank you so much for being here. In this disaster of a baseball game? Football game? It ain't soccer, I'll tell you that. Although Jonah go deep here and we'll be down by only 12. Takes a strike because, we're down by 14. Down by 1 or 2, I get it. Down by 14, swing the bat. Are you a Texas Rangers fan? Yes, I am. Grew up a Dodgers fan, growing up in San Diego. Smashed by Jonah. Could be a double. Won't score a run. Nope. Josh stays at second, meaning Jonah stays at first. First and second, nobody out. Jonah hit that one well. That's nice. Anyway, yeah, I'm a Texas Ranger fan. I grew up a Dodgers fan, growing up in San Diego. Moved out here in 2011, here being the Dallas-Fort Worth area. You know what? We might have more here on X and Twitter than they do in Cincinnati right now. 186 people here between X and YouTube. 11 on YouTube and 175 on X. And by my count, 19, 20, 21, way less in Cincinnati. Apparently it's pretty cold there. Yes, I'm a Texas Ranger fan. I love the Texas Rangers. I got here at the right time, man. When I moved here, they got to the World Series a couple times. We got a new stadium since I've been here. I love the ownership group. I love CY. I love Bruce Bochy. I was a big Corey Seager fan when he was a Dodger, bigger one when he was a Ranger. I was even excited when they brought over Chris Woodward. I know Rangers fans, relax. Don't unsubscribe just because I said good things about Chris Woodward. Bringing the Dodger style of game to Texas. Wow, Gretchen Mall wide right. Smitty and Jaime going to take a base there. It's not really Gretchen Mall. I just don't know his first name, and I've heard of her, so I'm going to go with Gretchen. But yeah, came to Texas at the right time. TCU was really good in football when I got here, and the Rangers, for the first time in a while, were really good in baseball. Then it got lean for a while, and we're good again. But it's just easier to be a fan of where you live, right? So I still root for the Dodgers. This is a long answer, right? So I still root for the Dodgers, but if it was the Dodgers and the Rangers in the World Series, which is my prediction for 2025, by the way, I will root for the Rangers. But I don't root against the Dodgers unless they're playing the Rangers. Does that make sense? And they will be here in town for 3, and I will be there for all of them. They're at third and second. The runners, yeah, they just moved up. Tavares bounces one to third. Hustle, I like it. Score a run. We're going to need another run just to make it a football score again because 14-1 is I guess it could be. The Argonauts are winning 14-1 over the Saskatchewan, not Argonauts. Similar when I was young, my grandfather took me to a Dodgers game. Nice. When it was in Vero Beach. Nice. They had that little berm, right, in the outfield. You didn't have an outfield. You didn't have a fence. You just had grass moving up. Back in the Darryl Strawberry years, that's freaking awesome. I'm excited they're in Arizona because I've gone spring training in Arizona. I've been to Glendale. It's a beautiful area. But, yeah, I kind of always wanted to go to Vero Beach and check that out. Kind of sad I never got there, honestly. Kind of iconic Dodger nostalgia, right? So that's cool. I'm jealous, buddy. That's very cool. I love Darryl Strawberry too now. He's turned his life around. Good guy. 1 out, week F9. Will he score a run? I would stay put if I were you, Jonah. But the ball gets away. Stay there. Don't get hurt. Okay, good. So the throw came in, kicked away. Jonah doesn't care, and that's the right play here. Just stay put. Yep, it was a great spot. I bet, man. So I'm a Disney guy, and we have DVC, Disney Vacation Club. They do have vacation places in Vero Beach. I've never went. I don't even know that I want to anymore. But if I did go, I'd want to go see Dodger Town. Oh, is it even still there? I'm hoping they've got something historical there. 14-1, 2 outs, top of 8. Marcus Semien. Oh, sorry. Johnny Ornelas up to bat. Maybe he's coming in to pitch. It's only the 8th, though. Yeah, an upset today. Reds win. Yeah. Oh, Rangers. 189. Mastic is still here. Just 9 on YouTube. So 180 of you over on X. Thank you all for being here, even though this is like sitting on attack now and then with the Rangers getting beat down. But I'm glad you're here. Again, my name is Jeff Bates. Over at X, you can find me at Jeff Bates on X on YouTube at Texas Clubhouse. You can follow me over on Substack at the Batesball Report. Now and then you can see my stuff on the Prospect Times and on the Texas Baseball Report. Check out those websites. Thank you, Ranger 205. Look at Ranger 205 trying to cheer me up. Just love the commentary in the live stream. That's why I'm here. I appreciate you, buddy. Thanks for saying it. Take a little positivity in my life. Joshua's over on X says, oof, tough game to watch. Not panicking about Rocker after night. I am. First game nerves, maybe. And jitters, maybe. We'll bounce back from this. Tomorrow's a new day. Look at Joshua. I like your attitude, buddy. to 3-2 pitch to Ornelas. Wow, looked like I'm all crossed up. Trevino there. 2 outs, first and third. Wow, I got to check. Hold on. Toyota Land Cruiser says Tommy Lasorda was manager. Oral Hershiser pitching. Players used to walk the berm. Yeah, they did. On the crown. So I've met Lasorda a couple times. I have some cool stories. Here, I'll tell you the story about Oral, though. One of my all-time favorite players. Former Rangers pitching coach. Was Oral Hershiser road Jersey night just the other night. Was that last night, maybe? In L.A. I'm a big Oral fan. And anyway, I grew up in San Diego, and in 1988, the last game of the regular season that Oral pitched, he had thrown all those shutouts in a row, and he needed 9 to tie Don Drysdale. Me and my buddy Chuck sat in the front row in left field and watched him tie and then surpass Don Drysdale. It was amazing. He throws a shutout through 9. What are the odds? 0-0. They go to the 10th. Oral, imagine somebody doing it now. Brady comes out with a 1-hitter and a shutout right here. Oral heading in as a ground ball to EDC. That's the inning. Wyatt Langford ends the inning. We're going to the bottom of the 8th. So this will probably be where we see a non-pitcher pitching. We'll see who it is. Anyway, so this is 1988. Oral Hershiser is the best pitcher on the planet. And the Dodgers are about to take on the Mets in the playoffs, right? So do you send him back out for the 10th? Yes, they did. And Oral got the win. Well, the Dodgers got the win, and he went 10, and he got a shutout. And Don Drysdale was there. He was up in the booth doing the game. With the broadcaster comes down, and I was there for it. I wish it was, the time of camera phones and all that. I would have got some cool footage that I would remember forever. But yeah, I was there for that night. That was one of my favorite things. That was just amazing. It was just amazing. Good stuff. All right, so we're going to the bottom of the 8th. It will be the last time the Reds come to bat, so it'll be probably the first time we get to see a non-Rangers pitcher pitching this year. I don't know who it's going to be. You let me know your guess, or if you know who it is before I do. Some of you are watching it on DirecTV. You're going to see it before me. 8 of you here on YouTube still, 191 total between X and YouTube. I'll reset one last time. We're 0 for 5 on the Super Chat, so I don't think we'll be having the extended post game, but we will go over the scores once the game is over. My name is Jeff Bates. You can follow me on X at Jeff Bates on X. You can follow me on Substack, the Baseball Report. And you can follow me here on YouTube at Texas Clubhouse. Please subscribe to the channel. Like the stream if you haven't already. We're probably pretty close to the end here. Feel free to share it out anyway if you want. Sharing and liking and even commenting tells the algorithm that you like what's going on. Yeah, you think Wake Forest? Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure. All right, who's the pitcher? They're going to let me know. It's some guy. Zeke? Yeah. Zeke's got a gun. That doesn't surprise me at all. Please don't Jose Canseco me and get hurt. But Zeke Duran makes a lot of sense. He's expendable. Got a strong arm, threw the hardest ball in all of Major League Baseball from the outfield. In Zeke Duran could pump it up. Oh, and he's not trying to pump it up. Eat this pitch. Looked like it might be a strike to me, but they call it a ball. Hey, I have an idea. Swing the bat. You're up 14-1. So why is he lobbing it? Zeke Duran can bring it. He's throwing it 42 miles an hour. Bring it, Zeke. Well, that was a strike. I don't like that he's lobbing it like this, but he's trying to set up a fastball. Espinal will be sitting on it, I'm sure, because if you're sitting on that and he throws that, you can still do that. Ground ball to Marcus, 4-3, 1 out. Wow. Zeke, already the pitcher of the day, 1/3 of an inning. And then we got 2 outs. I look down and we get an out. First pitch, Zeke. 5 pitches, 2 outs. I like it. Is that Zeke? Yeah, that's Zeke. Didn't look at him for a minute. Little fly ball in the right field. Totally makes the play. 1, 2, 3, 6 pitches. Clean inning. Insert your jokes here. Did Dolly make that catch? I don't even want to look. I don't care. Brady Singer. Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. That's Pilar one. Yeah, you're right. Brady Singer, first pitcher for the Reds since Tom Seaver in 1977 to throw 7 or more scoreless for Cincinnati. So how do you feel if you're the Boston Red Sox? They blew one again today. 3-1 against us. They were 1-3 after our series, and they blew one today, or they got beat pretty bad today. And now the Reds are kicking our rear ends. Yeah, I'm sorry. That was Pilar. You're right. That's what I mean. Can you imagine anyone going 10 anymore? Nope. I would have liked to have seen Singer. Yeah. Right? Why not? Kevin Pilar makes the play. Yeah, I didn't care. Go Yankees. Huh? Aren't you in North Carolina? Okay. They're good. That does remind me, let's check scores. Because we're going to the bottom. Nope, we're not. We're going to the top of the ninth, but we won't have a bottom of the ninth unless your Rangers score 13 at least. Here's the scores. Middle of the 8th, Mets up 10-2 in Miami. Top of the 8th, Tampa's extended their lead 5-0 over Pittsburgh in Tampa. Bottom of 6 in Toronto, Nats down 4-2. Bottom of 5 in St. Louis, Angels chasing the Cards down 2-1. Top of 4 in Houston, the Giants have a 1-run lead on the Stros. Still to start later, Cleveland and San Diego, Detroit and Seattle. Chicago for the first time ever in Sacramento. First pitch, first out, Zeke Duran is out. Kevin Barr coming up. Brent Suter, who throws the ball pretty funky, is in for the bad guys. 14-1 bad guys thumping the heck out of your Rangers. Kevin Pillar, who's a cool story. 70 here on YouTube. I appreciate you guys still being here. Pillar mashes one down in left field. That'll be a double into the corner. Pillar, he ain't quitting. 192 you total between X and YouTube. I appreciate you guys being here. No, you're good. Made sure you. Yeah, no, that's cool. Thank you. 14-1, yeah. Jake Berger, who had a nice day with his foundation in Cincinnati. The Reds and the Rangers doing some nice stuff with the Berger Foundation. Love to see him get a blast right here. Again, we had the Super Chat Challenge. 5 of them. We would have had an extended post game. We'll just do a quick post game, go over the scores one last time here. And 2 more outs. I mean, we're almost done. I will reset one last time. My name is Jeff Bates. Your name is whatever your name is. I can be found on X at Jeff Bates on X. Texas Clubhouse on YouTube. The Batesball Report on Substack. Please check it out. Berger with a mash into the gap. Might be gone. And it is out of here, Jake Berger. 2-run bomb. And the Cowboys get the field goal at the end to make it less embarrassing. 14-3. Bengals still have a big lead on your Cowboys, but the first touchdown for Berger into the right center field gap. Love Jake Berger. And we're back on a football score. Little foul ball just out of play. 14-3. Rangers are getting blasted. Berger will always be able to say he hit his first Ranger home run when Zeke Duran was on the mound. TLC said earlier, I missed it. One of the day, just go L, go to the hotel, get some rest, back, move on. Still 3-2, looking good. Just got to wait. Yeah. TLC says, warm up Martin, here you go. Yeah, not so much. Brent Suter went out, gave up a 2-run blast to my boy Jake Berger. Smitty up with 1 out. Man, I was looking forward to this game, too. Before the game's over, I'll give you the weather report outside. It's dark. Getting darker. Tomorrow it'll be warm and light, followed by continued darkness. Wednesday through Sunday, sounds like we're going to have some rocking and rolling weather in town. Tomorrow should be nice. And that's your weather report. Smitty doesn't like the call, but you're down 14-3. Reds playing their prevent defense, just, throwing strikes, and we're taking them. Could be our last hitter here. Freddie Freeman slipped in the shower, and he'll be out of the game today. Jonah Heim slams one down the line, just foul. Freeman fell in the shower and surgically repaired knee. Jonheim base hit into center. And the Rangers got a little 2-out rally, 2-out bingo happening here. Just down by 11, you never know. Touchdown, 2-point conversion, onside kick. Recover it, you're back in the ballgame. $192 of you are still here. Down to 6 on YouTube. Deep fly to very shallow left. It's going to be caught by Ellie De La Cruz, and that's the ball game. My name is Jeff. Your name is you. That was your Rangers getting beat 14-3 to the LA De La Cruz Brady Singer Cincinnati Reds. It was cold. It was windy. There was no fans there. And we got thumped. Yuck. Let's wrap up the scores of the day. Again, we had the 5 Super Chat challenge. We got a total of 0 Super Chats, so we're not going to be going an extended post-game. And I got to be honest, I'm going to say thank you for that because what the heck? That was a beatdown. I'm going to go over the scores. I'm going to come back and chat. I'm going to say hello and goodbye to anybody who's here. If you leave before I'm done, thanks for being here. Let's do the scores one last time. You just watched your Rangers get beat by the Reds 14-3. Bottom of 8th in Miami. Mets cruising 10-2. Top of 8 in Tampa Bay. Tampa's got a nice lead 5-1 now. Pittsburgh's on the board. Top of 7. Toronto up 4-2 over the Nats in the Great North. Top of 6. Seattle. St. Louis has extended their lead 3-1 over the really bad Mike Trouts. Bottom of 4 in Houston. They're losing to the Giants 1-0. The two teams I hate the most. I hope they both lose tonight. Later tonight, still Cleveland in San Diego. San Diego is undefeated after a 4-game beatdown of the Braves to start the season. That's amazing. Detroit in Seattle. Seattle's 2-2, and they're in our division. I like them to lose, so hey, go Tigers. And for the first time ever in Major League Baseball history, there's a game in Sacramento, and it counts. Cubbies, A's. Both teams have 2 wins, but Chicago has 4 losses because they played in Japan against Shohei Ohtani and the boys in L.A. The big news of the day, Jerkson Profar, 80-day suspension for being a cheating cheater. Freddie Freeman fell in the shower, hurt his surgically repaired knee, and your Rangers got thumped by somebody's Reds 14-3. I appreciate every single one of you being here. Boy, we still got 7 on YouTube. Thank you so much. Right, Toyota? Right? Unbelievable. 193 of you still here on X. Well, no. 7 on YouTube, so 108, some big number. On X, thank you guys for being here. Wake Forest Baseball Club. I think you're new here. Welcome. I'm really glad to have you in here. I got a post for you. I got a post for you on YouTube on my channel. You got a notification? Is that what you're saying? Well, I'm glad you did, buddy. Wake Forest Baseball Club. I talk baseball. I feel like we could be best friends ever. Or just people that talk on the internet. I'm glad you're here. Welcome in. Hope you're having a fun time. I'm normally happier than this. How do you admit to falling in the shower? At least say I was working out. Dutch, Derek Holland admitted to tripping over his dog coming down the stairs, right? That is pretty funny, though, right? I like Freddie Freeman. Good dude. Good ball player. Poor showerer. Yeah. Poor showerer. Do I sound like Scooby-Doo? One more time. Poor showerer. Yeah, little Scooby-Doo. That's it. I'm done. This was a freaking beatdown. Your Rangers lose to somebody's Reds 14-3. If you're new here, thank you so much. I appreciate you being here. One last plug for me. This stream brought to you by me. Ashton, sorry about your Rangers. You are not. Everybody tell Ashton because he's a Reds fan. Make sure you spell it right. My name is Jeff Bates. Your name is whatever your name is. At Jeff Bates on X. Batesball Report on Substack. The Baseball Report on Substack. And on YouTube, Texas Clubhouse. I know. It's confusing. That's why I say it a lot. I'm glad you're here. We'll do this again tomorrow. It'll be more fun for me and less fun for Ashton. I guarantee it. Ashton, you better be here tomorrow because we're going to beat you 15-2. Probably not. At least working out in. I have something. No, I'm not. I'm not going to be funny on that. Ashton, TLC, Wake Forest, everybody else who's been here, anybody who's a member of the channel, anybody who's ever thrown me a super chat, anybody who's subscribed to the channel, anybody who thought, what an idiot, and flipped me off when I couldn't see him. I am glad you are here. I am sorry you were here to see it. I hope you will be here tomorrow. I will not be live on Wednesday. There's an earlier game and I have to work. So work gets in the way on Wednesday. But I'll be here tomorrow. No game Thursday. So tomorrow's the last time you get me till Friday. Friday is on Apple TV. So if you don't have Apple TV Plus, come see me. We'll be doing this on a Friday night. Unless my super hot wife decides we're going to dinner, and then you won't see me until Saturday. But hopefully we'll go to an early dinner or something like that. I am still Jeff. You are still you. I'm glad you are here. You don't have to go, but you can't stay here. Have fun storming the castle. Wait, what? See you.